Good afternoon, everyone. So before we start, may we request everyone to please keep your cameras on and your microphones muted. And also to our students here on Zoom, please rename your Zoom name to your full name so that we'll know you better. Ayan. So maraming salamat po and good afternoon again.
All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Blue Belen Alamban.
And I am Katrina Holehole, and we will be your hosts for this afternoon. We are here today to welcome our new Iska ng CHE and to also help them get to know more about their new home and the people in the college. So this is in preparation for the start of classes next week. So it won't just be another day, but this also marks new beginnings and new opportunities for all of us, especially at this time.
Yes, and we may not personally meet each other at this time, but we are just so excited and thrilled to meet you virtually. And I know everyone is also excited. This is also the second time that we ever held an online college convocation. And you know what, Teacher Trina, from what I remember last year, we had a lot of fun. So I bet we'd have twice as much as fun this year, right?
Yes, you're right, Sir Blue. I agree. Kasi nga, tanda ko rin last year, di ba? Ang daming mga nag-comment. Ang saya-saya pala sa CHE. Ayan. So before we start, again, just a few reminders. Please share the Facebook Live link to your friends and don't forget to use our official hashtag CHE 2021.
That's right. And please also watch out for our, trivia quizzes throughout the program for a chance to win prizes. So may mga inihanda kami sa inyo, mga minamahal naming freshmen, shifties, and transferees, special prizes, at mamaya po ay maglalaro tayo ng kaunti. Kaya naman, huwag na natin patagalin pa, Teacher Trina.
Ayan. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CHE Convocation for Freshies, Shifties, and Transferees 2021 with the theme Nexus, Shaping Hearts and Minds for the Nation.
And to formally start our program, may I request everyone's attention to the doxology followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Okay, and now, to give his welcome remarks, let us all welcome the Dean of the College of Human Ecology, Dr. Ricardo Sandalo.
Okay, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Isang mainit na pagbati sa ating mga ating mga bagong isko at iska sa UP Los Baños. Welcome sa inyong lahat, no? Bagamat magkaiba ang ating panahon, magkaiba tayo. Ako po ang aking pong student number ay 75-17053. Kayo po, ang inyong student number ay 2021. Memorize nyo na dapat yan, ha? Yung inyong student number. Okay, sadyang magkaiba ang ating panahon, magkaiba ang ating pagpasok, no? Ako ay nakapasok sa UP dahil sa UPCAT. Kayo ay nakapasok sa UP dahil sa UPCA. Okay, magkaiba ang ating pagpasok. Nung kami ay unang nagklase dito sa UP Los Baños, ay nagkita-kita kami ng aking mga classmates. Kayo ay nagkita-kita tayo sa computer, nagkita-kita tayo sa internet. Magkaiba ang ating panahon, ngunit iisa ang ating layunin. Gusto nating matuto at gusto nating magsilbi sa ating bayan. Kaya welcome sa inyong lahat, no, sa ating mga bagong isko at iska. And we hope na itong ating convocation ngayon ay makikilala nyo ng kaunti, no? Hindi lubusan ay maaring makilala nyo ng kaunti kung sino ang inyong maging makasama sa loob ng 4 na taon, no? Hopefully 4 years, ha? 4 years yung ating yung mga kurso ninyo dito sa Human Ecology, yung ating BS Human Ecology at BS Nutrition ay 4 years lang, okay? So dapat tapusin natin yan. Bagamat sinasabi nilang mahirap pumasok sa UP, pero siyempre, sabi nga naman ng iba, mas mahirap lumabas. Ha? Pero kailangan tapusin natin, no? Kailangan tapusin natin ang ating pag-aaral sa loob ng tamang panahon dahil kung hindi tayo makatapos ng 4 na taon ay most likely ay magbabayad na. Ha? Sa ngayon ay free tuition tayo. Okay, so hindi ko na masyadong pahabain. Nandito po ang ating, just to have you a glimpse, no? Ito pong sa mga hindi pa nakarating dito sa Los Baños, yung aking background ay yun ang ating tinatawag na chipaklong. Yun ang ating arko ng ating main building. And I hope mamaya din ay makita nyo rin sa mga litrato kung ano ba yung ating College of Human Ecology. At kilala nyo rin yung ating mga faculty, no? Ang ating mga magagaling na faculty at ating mga tinatawag naming reps, no? Mga staff, ay mainit namin kayong sinasalubong. Kayong mga bagong isko at iska, year 2021. No? At sana ay magkita-kita tayo, hopefully face-to-face, pero sa ngayon, tayo muna ay virtual muna ang ating pagkikita. Ngunit, ganun pa man ay mainit ang aming pagtanggap sa inyo dito sa kolehiyo ng Ekolohiyang Pantao. Magandang hapon and enjoy your day. And next week, mag-umpisa na tayo ng klase. Okay? Magandang hapon ulit sa inyong lahat. Thank you.
Magandang hapon din po. Ayan, kay Dean Ricky. Maraming salamat po sa napakainit na pananalita para sa ating mga estudyante ngayon. Nako, tama-tama yung sinabi ni Dean Ricky, no? Sana ay mas makita pa, kung pwede nga lang makita ng ating mga estudyante ang mga facilities at ang buong chair building. Kaya naman, para magbigay kami ng konting patikim sa inyo, sa ating mga estudyante, bakit nga ba Che? Diba, Teacher Trina? Bakit nga ba? Siguro mas makikilala nila or mas makikita nila ang College of Human Ecology sa pamamagitan ng ating audiovisual presentation na inihanda para sa kanila. Diba, Teacher Trina?
Ayan, that's right, Sir Blue. Di ba parang ang ganda-ganda talaga ng background ni Dee. Nakakamiss ang Che, di ba? Parang ang tagal na natin siyang hindi nakikita. Parang mga ano lang, 10 minutes ago. Ayan. So maraming salamat po, Dit. And tama ka, Sir Blue, di ba? To get to know more about our beloved departments, di ba, andito yung ating mga AVPs. And mamaya, makikilala rin natin yung ating mga department heads. Ipapakilala nila sa atin kung sino-sino ba ang bumubuo ng ating mga departments. Alright. So first up, let's watch this video from the Institute of Human Nutrition and Food. Alright, so before that, I think...
The College of Human Ecology of the University of the Philippines, Los Baños is the leading institution in the Philippines espousing human ecology as a discipline. Starting in November 28, 1974 as the Institute of Human Ecology, it has evolved into a full-fledged college in 1983. CHE is the only academic institution in the Philippines offering, and the first in Asia to develop the Bachelor of Science in Human Ecology program. The BS Human Ecology program produces graduates with appreciation and updated knowledge of the interdisciplinary field of human ecology, who understand human and social development in the context of biophysical and social environments people are part of, and can engage in sustainable national development initiatives, programs, and endeavors with a global perspective. BS Human Ecology students can choose any of the following specializations. Human Settlements Planning, handled by the Department of Community and Environmental Resource Planning, which provides high-quality education, research, and public service in human settlements planning towards sustainable development. Family and Development Studies, handled by the Department of Human and Family Development Studies, which continues to uphold its main thrust of human development and improving the quality of life of Filipino families. Social Technology, handled by the Department of Social Development Services, which promotes effective and sustainable human organizations and social institutions towards resilient, inclusive, and enhanced human ecosystems. The college also offers Bachelor of Science in Nutrition, where students are trained to plan, manage, and evaluate community food and nutrition programs and trainings, operate food services in institutions and communities, plan and prepare therapeutic diets, and conduct research in nutrition and related fields. The BS Nutrition program is housed at the Institute of Human Nutrition and Food. IHNF aims to promote optimum nutrition by advancing knowledge, cutting-edge research, and dynamic public service towards leadership and excellence in the study and practice of human nutrition and food. The BS Nutrition program offers core and specialized courses in the subfields of public health and community nutrition, clinical nutrition, and food service. The college also offers graduate degrees in MS Applied Nutrition, MS Family Resource Management, Master of Professional Studies in Food Nutrition Planning, and Doctor of Philosophy in Human Nutrition. These graduate programs aim to capacitate professionals in their respective fields and to strengthen their contributions to the body of knowledge of human ecology and nutrition. CHE is a trailblazer in responding to the challenges of the times in instruction, research, and extension. Through this, CHE creates concrete actions in future-proofing the college, its students, faculty, research, extension, administrative staff, key stakeholders, and partners. The faculty and teaching staff of the college are well equipped in delivering education through various modes, whether face-to-face, fieldwork, online, and remote learning. CHE's researches are focused towards the pursuit of researches that address and respond to global risk and sustainability issues, building of skills, infrastructure, and research management skills, and enhancing interdisciplinary collaborations and partnerships with industry leaders, private and public sectors. The college is also the home of the Journal of Human Ecology, which publishes interdisciplinary research on all aspects of human and environment interactions, focusing on human and family development, food and nutrition, social development, community and environmental resource planning. The college has various flagship extension and public service programs that cater to the needs of various stakeholders, upholding the values of human ecology, and further harmonizing people's relationships with their environments and communities. The units of the college are also organizing various seminars, webinars, fora, and other programs that reach out to stakeholders through various platforms. As we move towards a future that is beset by challenges and opportunities, CHE remains steadfast and proactive in formulating and delivering instruction, research, extension, and public service programs to develop future-proof human ecologists and nutritionists of the nation. As CHE moves forward to an environmentally and ecologically sustainable future, it has started planning for its new green building, which shall house state-of-the-art and sustainable facilities. Despite the hardships we face, especially today, the college continues to enhance the delivery of instruction, expand access to the college's various knowledge, technologies and other resources, promote interdisciplinarity in research endeavors, and foster public service leadership through enhanced extension programs and services towards future-proof, human-centered, self-reliant, and ecologically stable communities.
All right. So that was the College of Human Ecology. So medyo na-excite lang siguro kanina, Sir Blue, kasi ang dami nating participants ngayon. We have about 224 participants here in Zoom, and we have 26 participants in our Facebook Live. So again, to our participants here in Zoom and in Facebook, ayan, don't forget to share the link to our Facebook Live para naman ma-invite natin yung iba nating mga friends, di ba? Para mas makilala natin or makilala nila ang College of Human Ecology. And ngayon naman, Sir Blue, ayan, siguro kasi hapon, medyo makulimlim ngayon dito sa LB. Kailangan siguro natin ng pampa-energize. Ano kaya yung pampa-energize natin today?
Nako, Teacher Trina, sabi ko nga sa'yo, get ready for this icebreaker that we have or games na inihanda for our students kasi dahil maulan sa labas, magpapaulan din kami ng papremyo sa inyo, mga estudyante. Kaya naman, gusto ko nang i-introduce sa inyo. Yan. Siguro ang ilan sa inyo ay magiging professor, ang ating game master for today. Kaya Teacher Trina, sino nga bang ating game master?
Ayan. So ang game master natin for today is none other than Professor Ian Ebron. Ayan. Hello, Sir Ian.
Sir Ian, come on in. Hello.
Hi po, hi. Sorry. Gandang hapon sa lahat po ng mga bagong estudyante ng CHE. So, for our games today, kindly log on to joinmyquiz.com.ph. I'll share my screen so you can see and then input the code.
Ayan. So students,
Can you
ayan, join tayo
Can you-
dito sa
yeah.
ating quiz platform.
joinmyquiz.com.
Ayan, quizzes.com. So QUIZIZZ.com. Ayan, thank you, Sir Ian. So by the way, this game is open to all students. Ayan, yung mga nasa Zoom natin at sa mga nasa Facebook Live, you're free to join our game. Ayan. Sir Blue at saka Sir Ian, ano ba yung mga prizes natin para naman maengganyo sila sumali dito sa ating game?
Ako, Teacher Trina, uso-uso ang GCash ngayon. Kaya naman, dahil virtual pa rin ang pagbibigay ng cash, ayan, naghanda lang kami ng mga cash prizes through GCash sa mga bawat mananalo no, sa bawat items natin. So, for each item, I guess for this part, we will be giving away 100 pesos GCash for each question. So, ino-note po ng ating committee ang mananalo at please coordinate with them for your GCash numbers. All right? Sir Ian, take away for our first game.
All right, let's wait for some more time to join. Let's allow.
All right.
Kasi
So
may
padagdag na
delay
nga po
ata
na padagdag.
ilang
Ayun,
seconds
nakikita ko pala siya.
Facebook. So currently we have 60. 62
62,
participants.
64, and counting. 66, I can see 66 now. 67, 68, 670, and 72. Wow, ang dami ha.
Ayan,
Okay.
sabi ni Ma'am Jen, ba't daw nandito si Nadine Lustre?
Wow.
Ikaw yan eh.
Ako ba yun?
Ikaw
Dito
yun,
pala
ma'am?
si Daniel Padilla, si Sir Blue. Tapos si Piolo Pascual, si Sir Ian.
What?
Ayan. So parami na nga po ng parami. We have 96 o 98. Ayan, 100.
Sir Ian, meron ka ba diyang
102
background
now.
music? Meron ka bang music dyan for this portion?
Hold on na. I-check ko lang po kung naka-share ako na audio, ha? Balik ako. Hold on.
Pero okay lang po kung wala. Ayan. So meron po tayong 100 plus na participants sa My Quiz 106. Okay.
106, 107. Okay, so let's start na po. Habang sumasali pa sila.
110.
Okay, sobrang hirap po ng mga trivia quizzes natin. So, you have to have fast hands to enter your questions. All right, let's start, guys.
All right, let's start po.
Meron naman palang background. Ilang kalahating kilo ang meron sa isang kaban ng bigas?
Ilan kaya?
Is it 25, 50, 75, or 100? Tama ba, Sir Ian?
Yes, pili lang po kayo ng mga sagot nyo.
Ayan. Napakahirap.
We have
Parang
30
question to sa mga entrance exam. Ayan.
Oo.
5 seconds to go.
Ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Sandy, pang Math 14 daw ito. Naku, tingnan nga natin kung may makatama ba.
Sir Ian, ang tamang sagot ay?
Hala. Wait. Ang tamang sagot po ay 100. 100.
Alright,
So,
sino kaya ang
21 po
unang-unang?
ang tumama. Next question.
Alright, sa ating pangalawang question, who is the Dean of the College of Human Ecology? Si Ricardo Ricketts ba? Ricardo Sandalo, Ricardo Santiago, o Ricardo Santos? Ayan.
Sino nga ba, Teacher Trina?
Nakakalito!
Nakakalito. Okay.
Ganyan-ganyan
Kung
yung
nakikinig kayo
photo,
kanina, malalaman nyo.
Ganyan-ganyan si Dean ng bata.
Tama si
tali
Ma'am
din sa
Jen.
noo.
Oo.
All right.
Time is up.
Correct.
And the correct answer is, let's see.
Correct answer is Ricardo Sandalo. Dr. Ricardo Sandalo. We have 95 who got the
Yan.
correct
Sino ba ang
answer.
nangunguna sa ating
Ang
leaderboard?
nangunguna, hold on. Medyo bago lang kasi ako dito. Leaderboard, tingnan natin kung sino ang leaderboard. Si KK. Sino ba si KK?
Si KK.
With 1,870
Mm.
points.
Yes.
Alright,
So,
next question.
teka lang, i-remind ko lang po sa ating mga students, ang makakakuha po ng cash prizes for this round will be our top 5 after ng ilang
Oh.
questions, sir?
5 questions.
5 questions. So you have to make it fast and correct. So you have to enter your answer correct and very fast para makakuha ng mas mataas na points. All right?
Thank you, sir. Okay, let's proceed to the next question.
Ayan, for our third question, nasaan ang banga ni Mariang Banga statue na nasa may Palma Bridge? Naku, nasaan kaya? Di ba, Sir Blue, parang meron
Nasa
mga
kanan ba?
kwento-kwento, Sir Ian? Di ba, nag-iiba daw
kaliwa?
ng ano? Opo,
Oo,
nag-iiba daw ng
nag-iiba.
kamay kung saan hinahawakan ni
Nasa
Mariang
ulo?
Banga.
O hawak ng dalawang kamay.
Ayan, let's see.
Kalimaw ka ba nga?
Alam mo, teacher, kanina sabi nila mahiwaga to, minsan nagpapalit-palit eh. No?
Oo.
Pero tingnan natin ang
Okay.
tamang sagot.
Ang correct. Oh, wait. Wow. Nag-advance si Oble. Oble ba yun? Ang tamang sagot ay nasa kanang kamay. Nasa kanang kamay yung banga.
Wow, marami
Okay, ang
nakakuha ng
leader
tamang sagot.
natin ay si Oble. Sumunod si Hyacinth. Si Z, tapos si Vince, and then si Isa. That's the top 5.
Wow, si KK
Okay,
nawala ha, from top 1 to top 6.
Pwede pang
Habol tayo,
bumawi.
KK. Okay, pwede pa.
Alright.
Pang ilan na ba natin to?
question. This is the fourth question.
Fourth question. Okay. Saan matatagpuan si Tegaraw? Ayan. Is it sa harap ng Humanities Building? Sa may Biosci Building? Sa may Carabao Park? At sa my main library? Choose your answer. 12 seconds to go. Enter your answer quickly and surely. Hindi ko pa nakita to. Joke lang. Ayan. Sige, Sir Ian, ano ba ang tamang sagot?
Tamang sagot sa harap ng main live. Okay, we have a new set of top 5.
Okay, sa harap ng
Okay.
Humanities Building. Sabi ni Doc Maris, nagpapalipat-lipat din ang pwesto to. Parang
Lumilipad
kakanda ko kung lumilipad to, no? Oh my
Ito yung
God.
top 5 natin. Yan.
Parang depende
Sa-
daw sa tinitingin, yung posisyon. Diba?
Si Mariel, si Nico, and then si Adesthetic and Tay. Okay, the
Okay.
last question for this set.
Last question for the set and malalaman natin ang ating top 5.
True or false, ang tao ay may balon-balunan. Ilan kaya ang balon-balunan kung meron?
Napaisip din ako actually. Actually, napaisip din ako dyan sa tanong na yan. Pero malalaman
20
din
daw,
natin.
20. Okay, last 5 seconds.
Time is up. What's the correct answer, Sir Ian?
Wala po, it's false. Okay.
Okay. Marami nagsabi ng true pero ang tamang sagot ay false. So
Okay,
congratulations. Let's see
yep.
kung sino ba ang ating top 5 after those 5 questions. Ayan na ba yun, sir?
Yes, si Isa, si Mariel, Ople, Hyacinth, and si
Conida.
Clara.
Clara. Okay, so if you guys, sige, paano natin malalaman yung full name nila? Okay, sige, i-screenshot ko lang po ito. Ayan, and we'll contact po sa inyo para sa inyong mga GCash numbers at sa inyong mga papremyo. Okay? So maraming salamat Sir Ian. Let's meet again mamaya for the second
Right.
round. Okay? Marami po tayong inihanda para sa inyo. Huwag mag-alala. Mga minamahal naming mga freshmen, shifties, and transferees. Okay. Now, Teacher Trina, sabi nga natin kanina at sabi ni Dean, talagang binuo natin ang programang ito para mas makilala nyo ang inyong magiging department at ilan sa inyong mga professors sa mga darating na araw. Kaya naman, eto na, let us start to meet them, starting off with our first institute or department. It is the Institute of Human Nutrition and Food. Kaya before we call on our director, we would like to request everyone to please watch this.
Exemplifying honor and excellence in the field of nutrition and dietetics instruction, research, extension, and public service. That is the guiding principle of the Institute of Human Nutrition and Food of the UP Los Baños College of Human Ecology. For over 3 decades, IHNF has grown from a department under the then Institute of Human Ecology into a full-fledged institute under the College of Human Ecology that offers a variety of academic programs and expertise in research, extension, and public service. Through humble beginnings, IHNF has grown as guided and energized by the capable hands of its directors, past and present. IHNF offers undergraduate and graduate programs, taking the helm of educating future nutrition professionals of the nation for the nation. The Bachelor of Science in Nutrition program is a 4-year degree program dealing with a holistic approach in various fields of specialization in nutrition, namely public health and community nutrition, clinical nutrition, and food service. The BS Nutrition program is composed of general education courses, core major courses, and hands-on practice in the various fields of nutrition. The Institute takes pride in its students and graduates, scholars of the nation, for the nation. IHNF's yearly performance in the Nutritionist Dietitian's Licensure Examination is exceptional, with 100% passing rate in recent years, not to mention students who landed as top-notchers in the licensure exam. IHNF is also recognized as top-performing school in nutrition by the Professional Regulation Commission Board of Nutrition. The graduate programs of IHNF enables nutrition professionals to gain more knowledge and theoretical ground in nutrition and how these are applied in transdisciplinary endeavors, research, socioeconomic and rural development, and food security. IHNF offers the following graduate programs: Master of Professional Studies in Food and Nutrition Planning, Master of Science in Applied Nutrition, and Doctor of Philosophy in Human Nutrition. Our academic programs are taught by renowned faculty engaged in cutting-edge researches and public service in nutrition and its various fields of subspecialization. IHNF has established its niche in food and nutrition research towards achieving development and food security. The Institute faculty members and research personnel are key experts in the rice grain quality studies, biofortification, nutrigenomics, nutrition surveillance, nutrition-sensitive food security endeavors, eco-nutrition, and other key nutrition research fields. Being in a public service university, IHNF is at the forefront of extension as we bring nutrition and the institute and the university closer to the people. The flagship extension program of the institute is the Barangay Integrated Development Approach for Nutrition Improvement Network Program, or BIDANI. With its innovative strategies that advocate nutrition in development, the BIDANI Network Program is composed of 12 state universities and colleges, with IHNF UPLB as the overall national network coordinator. BIDANI is also being implemented in 5 municipalities in the province of Laguna. Other extension programs of the Institute includes the annual Food, Nutrition, and Dietetics Review course, which is open for all nutrition graduates in the country to aid them in preparation for the board exams. The Nutrition and Wellness Clinic, which provides the nutritional needs of UPLB constituents and immediate communities in nutrition counseling, nutrition and health fairs, fora, and seminars. The Lactation Station, which offers a facility for the UPLB community where lactating mothers can express and temporarily store breast milk while staying in the university. IHNF will still strive in attaining leadership and excellence in human nutrition, food, and dietetics through advancing knowledge, innovative research, and dynamic public service. Appreciating the efforts of those who came before us, the Institute will continue advancing honor and excellence in everything that we do today and beyond.
And now, para ipakilala ang bumubuo ng Institute of Human Nutrition and Food, let us all give a virtual round of applause to Director Amy Sherry Barion. Palakpakan po natin si Doc Amy. Hello, Doc Amy.
Hi, good afternoon. Yan. Hintayin ko lang si Sir. Yan. So good afternoon to all of you, colleagues and students. Welcome to the College of Human Ecology. And let me introduce the faculty members for the BS Nutrition. So we have Corazon Barba as our Professor Emeritus. And then, next slide please. For FMAT division, so sa nutrition po may tatlong division. So we start with FMAT division. The faculty members here are the following. We have our division head, Dr. Irma Danao. Next one is, we have Professor Paul Alteo Bagabaldo. So he is the first placer in the 2015 ND. I think may na-skip na slide si Professor Sheila Abacan, cum laude, board placer also. And then yours truly. And then we have Chef Ian, yung kaninang quiz master natin. So he will teach you mga culinary arts. And then we have Professor Jemima Evangelista, also a placer in the ND board exam. So majority po ng faculty members placer sa board exam. Next, we have Dr. Juanico, Clarissa Juanico. So si Ma'am Juanico, maraming researches on cereals, corn in particular. And then, so you can see our picture para sa mga estudyante. Pag nag-email kayo or nag-chat, at least you can see our pictures. And then next, we have Professor Marie Faye Nguyen Orca. So background ni Ma'am Faye is food science and nutrition. And then we have Professor Ana Teresa Orillo taking up her PhD also. Nutrition psychology naman ang ano ni Ma'am Ana. Expertise later on. And then we have Dr. Marites G. Expertise also is food science and nutrition. She is also the former Dean of the College of Human Ecology. And then for the Nutritional Sciences Division, so this one yung mga subjects yun na clinical, yung mga medical nutrition therapy, basic nutrition. So we have the division head, Professor Joanne Delomen. Nandiyan ba si Ma'am Joanne? Ma'am Joanne. And then we have Dr. Lisel Atienza. So expertise ni Ma'am Atienza is biochemistry. So lapitan nyo si Ma'am pag may hardship kayo sa chem. Second placer si Ma'am sa ND, licensure exam, cum laude. And then she's also the assistant to the director pala. If I'm not around, you can contact Ma'am Atienza. And then we have Professor Reseline Baina Mariano, BS Nutrition, MS Applied Nutrition, and a placer also sa ND, licensure exam. And then we have Professor Aisa. Naku, huwag niyong kakalimutan si Ma'am Aisa because she is the IHNF instruction in charge, SAIS in charge. So lahat ng concern nyo regarding SAIS, yung mga courses nyo, ay nako, si Ma'am Aisa. Huwag niyong kakalimutan ng mukha niyan. Maganda, maraming taleng. Si Ma'am Aisa, siya ang hahanapin nyo pag may mga problema kayo sa mga SAIS and mga courses nyo. Si Professor Aisa Chris Bernardo. And then we have our very young faculty member, si Ma'am Ann Cayetano. So she finished recently her MS, Applied Nutrition, third place, or actually very recent si Ma'am Ann, I think 2018 ba Ma'am Ann? 2018 or 2017, top notcher. Cum laude also. And then we have Professor Divine Grace Domingo. So si Ma'am Divine, maraming researches regarding health at saka mga public nutrition. And then we have Dr. Normahita Gordencillo. Her expertise is in human nutrition. So BS Human Ecology, ma'am, tapos ang later on nasa PhD na siya ng human nutrition. And then we have Professor Angelica Navasero, also an alumni, graduate of MS Applied Nutrition and BS Nutrition. And then we have our Associate Dean coming from the Institute of Human Nutrition, Dr. Maria Teresa Talavera. So Ma'am Talavera is also a UP scientist, PhD in Public Health. And then we have Professor Zara Sales. S po yung Sales, correction, not S. Magad si Ma'am Zara. Ma'am Zara, sorry. Sales, S, not Z. And then we have our new faculty members also, Ma'am Anne Elaine Wagan. She's also our alumni, graduate recently of MS Applied Nutrition. And then we have our PhD candidate, also a faculty member. We have Rodessa. For our Nutritional Sciences Division adjunct professors, we have doctor. So mga mga medical doctors, we have Dr. Eleanor Merca and Dr. Sinaida Torres. So, mga MDs po sila. And then for the nutrition, our last division, we have the Nutrition Policies and Program Division, NPPD. The following faculty members are part of this team. The division head is actually Professor Angelina D.R. Felix, cum laude, BS Human Ecology, and then later on, nasa field na rin siya ng Food and Nutritional Sciences. And then we have Dr. Laila Africa. She's the former director. Bago ako ng director, si Ma'am Laila muna. So, ang expertise ni Ma'am Laila is community nutrition. She's also a placer in the board licensure exam. And then, next slide. We have Professor Angelina Bustos. So, sa NPPD, puro angel sa mga pangalan nila. Angelina, parang pala, no, Angelina. So, Bustos, si Ma'am Bustos. PhD ni Ma'am is Environmental Science. So, yung connection ng nutrition to our environment, yan, si Ma'am Angie, ang lalapitan natin. Yan ang expertise niya. And then, we have our other faculty members. We have Ma'am Ana Lorraine de la Vega, currently on study leave. Baka hanapin niyo si Ma'am. Naka-study leave si Ma'am, taking up her PhD. And then we also have, yan, si Ma'am Eileen de Juras is also on study leave, cum laude. She is taking up her PhD in Taiwan. So wala po siya ngayon. And then we have Professor Joyce Parco. So Ma'am Joyce Parco's expertise ni Ma'am is public health. So marami ding mga activities, extension activities si Ma'am with regards to public health. What else? Ayan, si Ma'am Rodessa Forcadilla, our PhD candidate and new faculty member also. She is also a BS Nutrition graduate. She also mastered in applied nutrition. And then we have our teaching associates. So we have our cum laude, Ma'am Christine Esparas. And the other one is Gabriel Mayben de Guzman, cum laude also, our teaching associates. So you will be meeting them as your laboratory instructors. And then we have the Bidani program, the Barangay Integrated Development Approach for Nutrition Improvement. So sila Ma'am, ano yan, Ma'am? It's actually the program leader is Dr. Marites G. And the members are, we have Sir Arnold Abuyog. We have Ma'am Ana Castaneda. We have Ma'am Pamela Gonzalez. We have Ma'am Belinda Lalap. And we have Ma'am Sharina Maneha. So ang background din po nila ay human ecology and nutrition. And then these are our admin staff. So especially sa office, ang talagang mamimit nyo po doon ay si Ma'am Daisy or Tita Daisy. So she is actually the admin assistant sa director's office. When you call, when you email, IHNF siya po ang mag-entertain sa inyo. Si Ma'am Daisy Corazon Lampayan. And then we have Tita Ellen Palenzuela and Tita Meldy Bibal. So sila naman po yung mga laboratory staff. And then we have Sir Dante Rasgo, ang ating sanitary aid. Yan po. So again po, good afternoon and welcome to IHNF, our dear students. So we are very excited to meet you. So hopefully by next year, ano na tayo, face-to-face or the coming year. So para makita nyo naman talaga yung building and we can actually really see each other and face-to-face. Okay, good afternoon.
Ayan. So thank you very much po, Dr. Barion. I'm sure excited ng ating mga students, lalong-lalo ng mga BS Nutrition students na ma-meet kayong lahat, kahit virtual. Ayan. So ngayon naman, Sir Blue, kilalanin naman natin ang mga taga-Department of Social Development Services. Ayan. Let's all watch this.
Ayan. At para naman ipakilala sa atin ang bumubuo ng Department of Social Development Services, tinatawagan ko na po dito ang kanilang chair. Please welcome Professor Dino Geges.
Hi Sir Blue, good afternoon.
Good afternoon
Thank you
po,
po.
Sir Dino.
Magandang hapon po sa lahat. Okay pa ba kayo? Okay pa? Pa-thumbs up naman po. Para naman maramdaman natin ang ating mga estudyante kung naandyan pa. Grabe yung energy level ko, parang Monday, pero Friday na po ngayon, sa totoo lang po.
Correct,
Opo.
sir.
So magandang hapon po sa lahat. In behalf of the Department of Social Development Services, I would like to introduce the family members of the unit. So next slide po. Ayan, nakita niyo na po yan sa video. I think we can go straight dun sa slide 3, sir. Ayan, sige po. Next slide, please. All right, so our first faculty in alphabetical order po ito. Yan, andito po sa atin, of course, Dr. Jennifer Marie S. Amparo. She is our former Associate Dean, BS Human Eco graduate, cum laude, MA in Sociology sa Diliman, and recently she completed her PhD in Human Ecology in Australian National University. No? So kita niyo po dyan yung kanyang dissertation, and very important to take note also na siya po yung current chair ng ating FRAP, no? Faculty Reps Admin Personnel Academic Productivity Committee. Okay, so makikita niyo po si Ma'am Jen sa mga susunod na araw dahil mga pang-NF, no, ang kanya pong hahawakang mga courses. Sige po. So thank you, Doc Jen. Next slide, please. We have Dr. Willie Awitan, Wilfredo Awitan. He is a graduate of Doctor of Social Development in UP Diliman. So kung meron kaming PhD in Human Ecology, meron din po kaming PhD in Social Development. Maganda yung, I think we already shared yung kanyang dissertation entitled Umpukan, Impukan, Tampukan, Deskarting Kabataan sa Programang Umpukan tungo sa Kaunlarang Panlipunan. No, so he just recently joined the department, usually handling courses in community development and community organizing. Ayan po, si Sir Willie, andito siya ngayong hapon para mag-hi, hello sa ating lahat. Pakipusuan naman, paki-thumbs up naman sa mga bagong kapamilya sa CHE, si Doc Willie Awitan. Thank you, sir. Next slide, please. Next po. Ayan. Our next faculty is also known as the Mayor Vico Soto of BSBS. Ayan. He is also celebrating his birthday today. Pakipusuan naman po, birthday niya today. Ayan.
Wow, happy birthday
Shout out kay Sir Gillian na nagdiriwang ng kanyang kaarawan timing sa convocation natin. BS Human Eco graduate, cum laude, and Masters of Public Administration in UP Diliman. So siya po ay nakapila na para sa mga faculty na mag-PhD in the coming years. Ayan po. Hi, hello kay Sir Jillian. Siya po ang aming SAIS coordinator. Para sa mga nagtatanong, sino ba si GD Consignado at up.edu.ph? Ayan po siya. Siya ang inyong kausap sa email. Salamat, Sir Gillian. Alright. Next slide po. Next faculty namin ay si Sir Ron J. Dangkalan. Ayan. Si Sir Ron po, BA Humanities, MA Political Economy, currently also part of the department. He is a member of the UPLB Interdisciplinary Study Center for Water. At nandyan din po yung kanyang mga research interest. No? So kung gusto ninyo in the coming years or may mga research engagement kayo na pasok sa field ni Sir Ron, ay very much welcoming po si Sir Ron. So hi, hello kay Sir Ron. Makikita niyo siya sa mga courses din, no, on social policies, among others. Thank you, Sir Ron. Next slide po. Ayan, medyo bago-bagong faculty rin po namin. Assistant Professor Marife B. Dapito, andyan si Ma'am Mafe. BS Human Eco graduate din po siya. MS in Environmental Science. Ayan. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Mafe. Hi, hello po tayo. Pa-thumbs up ulit at pa-heart kay Ma'am Mafe. Ayan po. Next po tayo. Ayan, our additional faculty, no? Part of the DSDS family is Assistant Professor Francis Mark Juscoro R. Felizar, also known as Sir Mark. Naka-study leave po siya. Currently completing his Doctor of Social Development in UP Diliman under the OBPAA FRAS-DP Local Fellowship. No? So si Sir Mark, I think, if I am not mistaken, 2020 Outstanding Teacher Awardee natin siya. Okay po, wala si Sir Mark. Next po. Ayan po, yours truly, parang kamukha. Kamukha naman po, tama po ba? Magkamukha naman po yung, parang kanina lang pinicturan, ano? But anyway po, as introduced, ako po ang current Dino Hejes po, current Department Chair ng DSDS. No? Nagbalik po last year from my PhD in Asia Pacific Studies in Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University in Japan. So kung meron pong mga kukulitin sa mga additional sections, subjects ng DSDS, you can email me. Ayan po ang aking email address. Sige po, next po. Ayan, si Ma'am Carla, isa po sa pinakamamahal din na faculty ng department. Ma'am Carla is also a BS Human Eco graduate, cum laude, MMDM in UPLB CPAF, and currently pursuing her PhD in Public Affairs in Policy in Portland State University under 2 scholarships po, the Fulbright Scholarship Program and the OBPAA FRAS-DP International Fellowship. Sige po, next po, we have Ma'am Chris Malenab. So Ma'am Maria Charismati Malenab, BS Biology, UPLB, MS Environmental Science. Currently po, hopefully this year, ay maging soon-to-be Dr. Maria Charismati Malenab na rin po siya. So ito po yung kanyang mga research interest, no? Kung in the coming years or in the near future, ay pwede kayong makipag-engage kay Ma'am Chris Malenab. Thank you po, Ma'am Chris. Salamat po. So hi, hello tayo kay Ma'am Chris. Next, si Prof. Amy Mendoza. No? Si Ma'am Amy po, AB Sociology, MA Sociology. She is our current extension coordinator. Ayan. Maganda yung mga research interest ni Ma'am Amy. Death, dying, and disaster. Death management. So, kung meron kang, kumbaga, kung si Jessica Soho ay may mga pasiklab tuwing November, love na love yan ni Ma'am Amy. Ano po? So, hi, hello kay Ma'am Amy na makikita nyo rin dahil magtuturo ng mga courses like BRR, CCA, yan. Yume 1, 2, 3, mga may kinalaman on CCA and BRRM. So, salamat po, Ma'am Amy. Thank you po. Next po, we have Prof. Clarice Pulumbari, and BS Biology, MS Environmental Science, currently on study leave, pursuing PhD in Environmental Science under the DOST Scholarship Program. She was also our current, last year, siya po ang aming department chair. But because she needs to pursue her PhD program, nag-file na po siya ng kanyang study leave. Next po, we have, ayan, I think last but definitely not the least, Dr. Emilia S. Visco. Andito si Doc Mili, si Doc B, kung tawagin namin sa department. BS DevCom, MS DevCom, and PhD in Extension Education in UPLB in 2005. So yan po yung kanyang mga research interest para sa mga gustong magpa-GCash, magpa-cellphone load, tawagan lang po si Doc B. Yan, siya ang amin isa sa mga generous, no? Kapag sinabi ng bata na wala siyang load sa internet, agad-agad i-GCash na yan ni Dr. Visco. Salamat, Doc B. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Ayan po si Doc B. Kung may kailangan kayo sa mga subjects niya, you can email her. Next po, we have our new faculty. It was already approved by the UPLB APFC. Let's all welcome our new faculty rin po, Assistant Professor Caroline Duque Piñon, AB Development Studies in UP Manila, MS Master in Environmental Management, and currently completing her PhD in Environment and Society in ANU. So magka-batchmate po, tama po Ma'am Yuyen, magka-batchmates sila ni Ma'am Jen sa ANU. So hopefully this year ay matapos niya po ang kanyang dissertation para maging na rin siya. Dr. Caroline Duque Piñon. So ayan po, may mga research interest din siya, and most likely, hopefully, magtatagal sa department at sa College of Human Ecology. Ayan po. Thank you, Ma'am Yuyen. Hello po kay Ma'am Yuyen sa ating mga bagong kasama sa kolehiyo. Alright, thank you po. Next slide, we have, ayan, we only have 1 reps and 1 admin staff right now. Si Ma'am Diana Itorio, our Yura, no? She is a BS Human Eco graduate. Batchmate ko po siya, currently completing her master's in community development here in UPLB. And of course, our very supportive, no, and very creative admin, no. Importante, alam mo yung art of multitasking sa usapin ng admin. We have JL Educado as our temporary senior office aide. All right, so we have the last slide, I think. Welcome. And in behalf of the Department of Social Development Services, mag-ingat po tayo, mabuhay po tayong lahat. We are all excited to have you by this coming first semester 2021-2022. Padayon po.
All right, so maraming salamat po, Sir Dino Hehes. Ayan, for our students who are interested in majoring in social technology, ayan, pwede po tayong mag-consult at lumapit sa Department of Social Development Services. Ayan, thank you again, Sir Dino. Ayan, so punta naman po tayo sa Department of Community and Environmental Resource Planning. Ayan, so let's all watch this AVP.
And now, ayan, to introduce to us ang bumubuo ng Department of Community and Environmental Resource Planning. Let us all give a big round of applause to their chair, Dr. Edgar Reyes Jr. Hello, sir.
Hi. Hi, everyone. I hope my voice is audible, no?
Okay naman po, sir.
Yes, okay. Yes, again, a pleasant day to everyone, especially to the new freshmen, shifties, and transferees. Welcome again to the College of Human Ecology. The Department of Community and Environmental Resource Planning is among the units in the College of Human Ecology that focuses on planning education using the human ecological lens. We are composed of 16 faculty members. Over half are licensed environmental planners. We have a research associate and 3 administrative staff. I am proud to introduce you all our dynamic DSERP faculty and staff. First of all, Dr. Ricardo M. Sandalo. He is a homegrown, actually. He just informed us a while ago. Our dean. He took his bachelor's of human ecology, master's of urban and regional planning in UP Diliman, and finished his PhD in development studies. Among his research interests and expertise include human settlements planning, environmental conservation, urban and regional planning, community development, systems analysis, project planning, monitoring, and evaluation. Again, that is our Dean, Dr. Ricardo M. Sandalo. Next, I think it's me. Okay, so again, I'm Edgar Reyes Jr., also a graduate of BS Human Ecology. I did my master's in regional development planning and management and a PhD in spatial planning at the Technical University of Dortmund in Germany. And my research interests and expertise include human settlements planning, small island landscape studies, urban and regional development, environmental planning, land use, project planning, monitoring, and evaluation. Next, in alphabetical order, we have Professor Edwin R. Abukay. So he took his Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, Master's in Environmental Science, and now finishing his PhD in Geomatics in Taiwan. Among his research interests and expertise include Geographic Information System or GIS, remote sensing, flood modeling, agriculture and development, land use planning, environmental science, project planning, monitoring, and evaluation. Next, we have Professor Chingson Garrett K. Bongaling. He is our licensed environmental planner. He did his bachelor's in public administration and MS in environmental science. Now he's pursuing his PhD in environmental science. And his expertise includes public administration, policy analysis, environmental science, environmental planning, project planning, monitoring, and evaluation. I hope nandyan sila at nag-open ng kanilang mga camera. We have Professor Christina Cordero Bailey. She had her bachelor's degree in zoology and her Master of Science in tropical international studies in aquatic and tropical ecology in Germany, and currently pursuing her PhD in marine science. Her expertise includes marine science, biological and coastal oceanography, plankton ecology, GIS and remote sensing, computer programming, climate change adaptation, and disaster risk reduction. Next, we have Professor Almira Heles B. Lumbres de Mesa, also a BS Human Ecology alumna, cum laude, MS in Development Management and Governance. Her expertise and are human settlements planning and development studies, environmental planning, community development, and conservation governance. I think Ma'am Meme is flashing some messages for you guys. Hola, hello. Next, we have Dr. Maria Catriona, not Gray, but de Vanadera. She is a licensed metallurgical engineer Her bachelor's degree is in metallurgical engineering, master's in environmental engineering, both in UP Diliman, and a sandwich program in PhD environmental engineering in Australia. Her expertise and interests include environmental engineering, water waste management, constructed wetlands, environmental impact assessment, environmental health, and community development. Thank you, ma'am. Next, we have Professor John Sepri L. Elige, also a licensed environmental planner, had his BS Human Ecology cum laude, also a homegrown, and master's in geography. His interests include human settlements planning, human geography, environmental planning, community development, heritage conservation studies, and also he is our instruction in charge. If you need something related to your registration, just call Sir Seth, also known as our James Reed. Next, we have next is Professor Sharon Felisa Ann Macagba. If we have James Reed, we have Shawi. Ma'am Shawi is actually also a licensed environmental planner. She finished her BA in Araling Filipino or Philippine Studies in UP Diliman and Masters in Urban Environmental Management in the Asian Institute of Technology in Thailand. Her expertise include Philippine Studies, Arts and Literature, Heritage Conservation Studies, Environmental Planning, Climate Change Adaptation, Disaster Risk Reduction, Project Planning, Monitoring, and Evaluation. Next, we have Professor Christine Joyce D. Mendoza, also a licensed environmental planner, obtained her bachelor's degree in agricultural economics, cum laude, MS in international cooperation in urban development, and master in economics and international development at the Erasmus program in Europe. She had her interests and expertise include development studies, environmental economics, international cooperation, research methods, project planning, monitoring, and evaluation. Next, we have Professor Pevi Rosie Paro, also a homegrown, BS Human Ecology cum laude, MS in Public Health in UP Manila, and her expertise include human settlements planning, community development, environmental health, impact assessment, water, sanitation, and hygiene. Ma'am Pevi is our Erich Gonzalez in the department. Next, we have Professor Ephraim D. Rojas, a licensed environmental planner, also a homegrown BS Human Ecology cum laude, MS in Environmental Science, and now finishing his PhD in Geography in the United States. His expertise includes human settlements planning, resource conservation, environmental education, environmental planning, community development, land use planning, project planning, monitoring, and evaluation. Next. Among our new faculty members, also a licensed environmental planner. He did his bachelor's in public administration, cum laude, and diploma in urban and regional planning with specialization in estate planning. His expertise include national urban policy, urban sprawl, land value, right to the city, incremental urbanism, neighborhood effects, tactical urbanism, mixed reality technology applications in planning. Very relevant themes. Maraming salamat. Si Sir Ryan, mukhang may pina-flash din na message for all of you guys. Saying welcome. Next, we have Dr. Arnold R. Salvacion. He obtained his BS in Agriculture in UPLB, also his Master's in Environmental Science and PhD in Environmental Science in UPLB. His expertise includes agriculture and development, crop and climate studies, GIS and spatial analysis, environmental science, spatial epidemiology, open source computing, and spatial demography. Also, Dr. Salvacion is this year's National Academy of Science and Technology awardee. So a round of applause for our Dr. Arnold Salvacion. Next, we have Professor Sandra S. Samantela, also a licensed environmental planner. She obtained her bachelor's in human ecology cum laude, MS in urban management and development in the Netherlands, and her expertise include human settlements planning, environmental planning, land use planning, tourism assessment, disaster risk reduction, and climate change adaptation studies. Hi, Ma'am Sandy. Okay, our next faculty member is actually Professor Joanne Pauline P. Talubo, a licensed geodetic engineer, licensed environmental planner. She obtained her BS in geodetic engineering in UP Diliman, MS in environmental science in UPLB, and now pursuing her PhD in civil and environmental engineering in the UK. Her expertise include geodetics, environmental science, resource conservation, disaster impact assessment, indigenous peoples knowledge studies, community development. That's Ma'am Joanne, our last faculty member. And we have our University Research Associate, Miss Grace Anbuno, also a BS Human Ecology graduate. Her expertise and interests include human settlements planning, environmental planning, land use planning, disaster risk reduction, and climate change adaptation studies. That is our research associate. And now may I present you our administrative staff. We have 3 in our department, so they are our sources of joy in the department. We have Tita Vera Angeles, Tita Jinky Canoy, and Kuya Michael Reveliesa. Hope you're going to meet them really soon, face to face. That's it for our department. I think I just need to show some of our photos. This is us. This is who we are in the Department of Community and Environmental Resource Planning. We are happy to serve you better in our department. Welcome home, freshmen, shifties, and transferees. Thank you very much.
Ayan, maraming salamat po. JM De Guzman. Ay, si Sir Edgar pala. Ayan, artistahin din talaga. Kitang-kita naman natin na ang dami mga artistahin sa DSERV. Ayan. So for our students who are interested in taking up major in human settlements planning, pwede po tayo mag-consult sa ating mga DSERV faculty and staff. Kaya naman, ayan, wag na nating patagalin. Meron pa tayong isang department na ipapakilala. Ayan, kilalanin naman natin ang home department namin ni Sir Blue. Ito ang Department of Human and Family Development Studies. Ayan, let's all watch this video.
Ayan, and now to welcome ang bumubuo ng buong departamento namin, Department of Human and Family Development Studies. May I introduce to you, or let's all give a virtual round of applause to our chair. We have Dr. Rufo Gil Albor.
Good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon sa ating mga bagong isko at iska ng Universidad ng Pilipinas sa Los Baños. Okay, so I'd like to introduce to you the men and women of the Department of Human and Family Development Studies, starting off with the faculty. Okay, so first off, we have yours truly. I'm Professor Rufo Gil Z. Albor. You may call me RG. I'm serving as the chair. It's my second term as the chair of the Department of Human and Family Development Studies. I'm also an assistant professor, and I've obtained my bachelor's degree in human ecology, master's degree in education management, and PhD in extension education, all from the University of the Philippines. Next, we have Miss Francis Colinci Aquino. She is also a homegrown of the college. She is an alumna of the BS Human Ecology Major in Family Development Program. And she is currently taking up her master's degree in education, specializing in special education. Next, we have Professor Ray R. Bailey. Professor Ray R. Bailey is actually an alumna of the BA Sociology program, cum laude. She took her master's degree in education, specializing in teaching early grades. Next, we have Professor Neftali Joel B. Botor. Actually, he is on study leave right now. He is an assistant professor and formerly the program coordinator of the Pintig Adolescent Development Program. He is a BS Psychology graduate from Ateneo de Naga University, and he is a licensed psychometrician, and he obtained her master's degree in guidance and counseling from the University of the Philippines, Diliman. And currently, he is finishing her PhD in addiction disorders and recovery studies at the Texas Tech University in the US of A. Okay, so next we have Professor Catherine E. Del Rosario, an assistant professor and also an alumna of the BS Human Ecology program, who is actually serving as the program coordinator of the Families of Children with Exceptionalities Resource Center. He obtained her master's degree in family and life and child development from the University of the Philippines, Diliman. Next, we have Professor Marison Felicidad D. Dapat kilalang nyo ito dahil siya po ang ating college secretary. He is a full professor and a graduate of the BS Human Ecology program, cum laude, and he obtained her master's degree in family life and child development, psychology, and a PhD in psychology majoring in developmental psychology. And of course, he is a registered psychologist. So pwede nyo lapitan yan si Teacher Maris, as we call her. Okay, so next we have Professor Melissa P. Ferido, our mother goose at the department. She is an assistant professor and the program coordinator of the Child Development Laboratory. So nakita nyo kanina may mga pinaprinsan kami mga slides na may mga bata. Yun po ang Child Development Laboratory. So kung kukuha po kayo ng mga courses in child development, so hopefully makapag-observe po kayo ng ating mga chikiting. So she obtained her Master of Science degree in Family Resource Management. Ayan po si Prof. Melissa Ferido. Next po we have Professor Rafael M. Ferrer. So he is assistant professor and a social psychologist. He obtained her Master of Arts in Social Psychology from the Ateneo de Manila University and is currently taking up his PhD in Clinical Psychology at UP Diliman. So siya po ang pasimuno ng ating Chikiting Stories. Kung makikita po niyo sa social media ay lagana po ang pag-share ng mga tao about Chikiting Stories. All stories about children and COVID-19. Ayan po, next po ang inyong host for today, si Miss Katrina Marie B. Holihole. She is also an alumna of the BS Human Ecology program and the current assistant program head of the Elderly Development Program. Kung meron kami sa mga chikiting, meron din po kami para sa mga elderly. So she is taking up her Master of Science degree in Family Resource Management. So she hopes to finish her degree this semester. Next, we have, ayan po, meron kaming psychologist, may mga social psychologists, meron din kaming doktor. Kulang na lang po magka-vet. Ayan po. So meron po kami dito si Professor Terry Marie P. Laude. She is actually an alumna of the BS Biology program, cum laude, and the current program head of the Elderly Development Program. So she is a medical doctor in profession and specializing in family medicine. So kung meron kayong sakit, pwede nyo lapitan din si aside from pagtuturo, pwede nyo siyang lapitan sa inyong mga health issues. Next, we have Professor Sarah Jen C. Pakarangan, an assistant professor and also an alumna of the BS Human Ecology program. And she obtained her master's degree in education management from the College of Public Affairs and Development, UP Los Baños. Next, we have Professor Greg Tabios Pawilen, a full professor, and he obtained her doctorate in philosophy and education from UP Diliman. He is the Philippines curricularist par excellence. So kung familiar kayo sa K-12 program, sa outcome-based education, siya po ang nag-guide sa Department of Education sa pagka-craft ng mga nasabing programa. Ayan. So meron din po kami, sabi ko kanina may doctor kami, meron din po kaming abogado. Ayan. So Attorney Eric Paul D. Peralta, he is actually the current director of the Human Resource Development Office of the University of the Philippines. He is a BS Biology alumnus and kagaya po na nabanggit ko, siya po ay isang abogado. And siya po ang specialization po niya ay family law. So pwede po kayo magtanong sa kanya kung meron kayong mga research in the future about family law and policies. Okay. So ang sunod po natin ay isa naman naming teaching associate. So isa din po namin siyang alumna from the BS Human Ecology program, cum laude. She is currently taking up family resource management and she's assisting several undergraduate courses and CDL classes. Ayan po, siya po ay si Teacher Fur kung tawagin namin. Next, we have our former chair, Professor Ria D. Sanchez. She obtained her Master of Arts degree in Early Childhood Education from Miriam College and currently pursuing her PhD in Developmental Psychology from the same institution. So again, sabi ko po, siya po ang aming dating chair. And we also have Professor Sulisa Sagigit. She is a full professor and the program coordinator of the Daycare Resource Center. She obtained her Doctor of Philosophy in Family and Child Ecology from the Michigan State University. So kung hindi po nyo nalalaman, siya din po ang aming former dean and assistant to the chancellor and a homegrown faculty of the college. So dito din po siya sa human ecology din po siya nagtapos ng undergrad niya. Ayan po. Ang tawag po namin sa kanya ay si Doc Su. Next po, we have iyan po, isa na naman pong doktor. Pantao po, hindi po vet. Ayan po si Professor Godfrey Joseph Torres, an assistant professor and alumnus of the BS Biology program, magna cum laude. So siya po ay isang general physician. So he's teaching human physiology courses in the department. And lastly, we have Professor Helga P. Vergara, also an alumna of the BS Human Ecology program, and she obtained a Master in Public Affairs and Education Management from the College of Public Affairs and Development, and she's currently pursuing her PhD in Development Studies from the same institution. Okay, so nakilala na po natin ngayon ang mga faculty. So ito naman po, mga susunod ay ang aming mga research, extension, and professional staff. So unang-una po dyan ay ang ating host for today, si Mr. Roy Christopher B. Alamban or si Sir Blue. So he is a University Research Associate and a current staff of the Families of Children with Exceptionalities Resource Center. He obtained her BS Psychology program and currently a registered psychometrician. So mental health professional po yan, si Sir Blue. Next po, we have Miss Julie Jean V. Padilla, or Teacher Jean as we call her, a University Extension Associate at the Child Development Laboratory. She obtained her Master of Science degree in Family Resource Management. So siya po isa sa mga nagtuturo sa aming mga chikiting sa aming laboratory school. And lastly, we have Miss Daisy V. Pellegrina. Ang tawag po namin sa kanya ay Tita Daisy. So she is also a University Research Associate and is currently finishing her Master of Science degree in Development Communication. And lastly, ito naman po ang mga aming administrative staff or ang aming front desk officers. Ayan po. Una po, si Kuya Ray. Ayan po. So kung tatawag po kayo sa department through your landlines, sila po ang makakasagot sa inyo. Si Kuya Ray or Tito Ray, si Teacher Andre, siya po ay sa naman naka-assign po sa Child Development Laboratory din as teacher assistant. Ayan po, si Kuya Dap Escobin, siya din po ang laging nasa office at makakasagot sa inyong mga phone calls. Siya po isang laboratory technician. And si Binibining Ason or si Aling, hindi Aling Ason, Alison Michelle Palanginan, ang aming pong administrative aid. So makakasagot din po siya ng mga phone calls o mga inquiries po ninyo kung tatawag po kayo sa office. Ayan po. So sila po ang aming mga admin officers. And lastly po ay si Teacher Tony. So admin officer po siya pero naka-assign din po siya sa Child Development Laboratory as teacher assistant. Ayan po. So ito po ang mga bumubuo ng Human and Family Development Studies. So we hope that our department will be one of your havens, virtual havens, habang po kayo ay nagtatapos ng BS Human Ecology. And we hope that despite the fact that we will not be able to interact face-to-face, we may be able to speak and interact with each other heart-to-heart. Thank you.
Ayan, maraming salamat po Sir RG for introducing us to the Department of Human and Family Development Studies. Ayan, para po sa ating mga students who are interested in taking up or majoring in Human and Family Development, you may consult with our department, DHFDS. Ayan. So kung makikita nga natin, no, Sir Blue, dito pa lang sa background ng ating mga faculty and staff, kitang-kita natin na ang dami pa lang pwedeng puntahan ng human ecology, di ba? Meron tayong mga BS Nutrition graduates, meron tayong human ecologists, lawyers, di ba, biologists, doctors, and so much more. Ayan. So exciting para sa ating mga students na makilala pa ang ating kolehiyo. Again, thank you to all our department heads. Pero syempre, alam naman nating hindi magpapahuli ang mga taga-Dean's Office and College Secretary's Office.
That's right. Kaya naman, tinatawagan ko rin po at bigyan din natin ng masigabong virtual na palakpakan ang ating Associate Dean. Please welcome Dr. Maria Teresa Talavera.
Sorry. Hello, good afternoon po. Kita niyo ako. Yan. Sige, so before I end or close this event, so let me first say po congratulations to all of you. You've gone through, sabi nga ni Dean, sa UPCA, wala po yung T, the first of its kind in the history of UP, and this is due to the current COVID-19 pandemic. So second is welcome to UPLB and to the College of Human Ecology. We hope that you will learn from us as you begin your journey as a college student. And we hope that you will stay with us for the next 4 years or 3 years as you graduate, either with BS Human Ecology or a BS Nutrition Diploma. So we would like to assure you that we will do everything possible to ensure that you develop competencies in human ecology and nutrition to the fullest while you are here with us. Also, we can confidently say, konting yabang lang galing po sa amin, that our college is a place where you can achieve your true potential. It is a place where we hope you can realize your dreams and of course make friends and maybe a love life. Okay, so UPLB is not all serious. So there are also fun times inside and outside our classrooms. So in the classroom, we try to have an open and enjoyable learning experience. Outside the classroom, there are social activities you might be interested in. For example, every February, we have Feb Fair. In December, we have the Parolan. Sometimes you also have sport events. And you can join student organizations. So while it's limited dahil sa COVID-19, but still, we make do. Ginagawan po natin ang paraan so para meron po pa rin kayong kahit konting social life, kumbaga. Also, let me encourage you to take this opportunity given to you wholeheartedly. As you know, for every slot, more than 10 high school students also dream of studying in UPLB. So study hard. Do not waste the slot that was given to you. And then lastly, get to know your teachers, get to know your faculty in charge. We hope that the experiences you will learn from them will prepare you to make your mark in your communities, sa ating bansa at sa buong mundo, kung saan man kayo mapadpad pagkatapos yung graduate ng human ecology o kaya ng nutrition. So we look forward to knowing you more this year, this semester, and of course in the next 3 years. Kung hindi man tayo magkita ngayong semester, sa susunod na semester, baka po tayo magkita bilang estudyante at bilang guro. And then we also look forward to the years or decades to come as you become our alumni. Okay? So last po, thank you very much and welcome once again to the College of Human Ecology. And thank you to Blue and the members ng committee. And so officially, I am closing this event. So thank you very much. Okay, so may games pa daw. So diretso po tayo.
Ayan, maraming salamat po, Ma'am Tet. Ayan. Actually, yes, I believe na yung message po ni Ma'am Tet ay for her closing remarks, no? Yan, pero dapat ay papakilala niya po muna. Siguro isingit natin to. Yan, ang ating
Sorry, I
Dean's
forgot
Office.
this.
Sige po. Sige po, Ma'am Tet. Go ahead po.
Okay, sorry. So sa Dean's Office, meron po, syempre pinakilala na din po kanina si Dean, syempre ang pinaka-dean natin. So pero ang pinaka-head po natin sa as administrative staff ay si Tita Beth. You can call her Beth or Tita Beth, kagaya ng tawag namin sa kanya. So siya po ang pinaka-center, kumbaga, ng admin office natin sa College of Human Ecology. Next po ay si Melvin Eduardo Dacanay. Siya ang ating administrative assistant. Siya din ang nagko-control mostly pag nagkakaroon ng webinar sa college. Siya din ang doon, nag-i-in-charge sa atin noon. Nagma-manage, kumbaga. Next po, si Eljan Batas. Siya po ang ating isa pang administrative assistant. Siya po ang ating property custodian at ngayon po na may COVID-19 pandemic tayo, siya po yung in-charge dun sa tinatawag namin na OMS o kaya yung nagmo-monitor po ng status ng mga faculty and staff. Okay, next po ay si Eunice Del Rosario. Siya po ang ating University Research Associate. Naka-assign din po siya sa ating Dean's Office. Madami pong tinutulungan si Miss Eunice sa mga ginagawang pang-research at saka pang-report so vicre ng college. So next po ay, ito po kailangan nyo, si Ma'am Jenny Encina, siya po ang ating college librarian. So noon po maganda na po ang ating library ngayon, naka-online na po tayo. Tapos kung may kailangan po kayo ng article, kung may bayad siya o kaya hindi niyo po ma-access, pwede niyo pong i-email si Ma'am Jenny at pwede niya kayong tulungan. Next po ay next po. Ayan. Si Ma'am Charivic, ang tawag po namin sa kanya, or si Charito Victoria Balasabas, siya po ang ating senior office assistant. Siya po ngayon ang nag-a-assist sa ating library. Okay. Si Dante de Gala ay ating administrative aid for. Siya din po ay ang nagda-drive sa mga faculty at staff ng college. Marunong pong magsayaw yan si Dante. And then of course, si Militon G. Samonte, isa po rin sa ating administrative staff. Siya po ngayon ang nagme-maintain sa Bidani, yung isa po nating malaking extension program. Siya rin po ay nagda-drive para sa mga faculty and staff. Si Marvin Valenzuela ay isa rin po sa ating mga administrative aid. Sila po ang in charge sa maintenance ng ating building. So kahit po ngayon na COVID-19, ang ating po mga administrative staff, sila po ang nagsisilbing skeletal force natin. Araw-araw ay pumapasok po sila, except pag ECQ talaga pong walang tao sa office. Pero pag lumuluwag ang mga regulations ng IATF, sila po talaga ang tumatao. Sila po ang ating mga frontliners, kumbaga talaga. And then we have Yulina Solis, siya po ang ating assistant utility worker. So kasama po niya si Marvin, siya po ang kasamang nagme-maintain sa ating building. Yan po. So ito po, dito niyo po makakontak ang college, ang Dean's Office sa Facebook at saka dito po sa email. So ang sumasagot po sa email na to ay si Beth at may sarili pong email ang ating Dean. Tapos meron din Facebook account ang ating chat library. Okay, next po. Yan. So ito po yung nabanggit ko kanina, yung mga online services, article request service. Ito po kaya kong patunayan kasi lagi po ako nagpapatulong kay Ma'am Jenny sa mga article na hindi ko ma-access. Tapos pwede rin po dumiretso mag-email actually sa library. Nagawa ko na rin po yun. Kaya ko din patunayan na natulungan din po nila ako. Kailangan nyo po kasing mag-request, kailangan sa mga courses nyo yung mga articles. Tapos selective dissemination of information, pwede nyo rin po silang i-chat. Ito po yung mga ibang services, paano na pwede nyo hingiin na sa kanila na help. Open Athens, yung delivery service, pwede rin kayo mag-request ng book. Tapos signing ng ito pag 4th year na kayo, tapos na kayo, ay kailangan nyo ng clearance, kasama pong pipirma ang ating librarian. Okay? Next po. Okay, so ito po yung online on-site services ng ating library. So, kailangan nyo po magkaroon ng ID validation request. At saka, pero yung on-site po, hindi nyo po ito magagawa ngayon. So, email lang po kayo kay Ma'am Jenny. Next po. Okay, so ito po yung sa chat library na pwede nyo i-email at pwede nyo pong tingnan sa Facebook account. Okay, so next po, at papakilala ko naman po yung mga taga-college secretary's office. Ito po, every semester, talagang kailangan nyong kilalanin kasi talagang kailangan nyo silang makausap. So, una po ay si Riden Bicomong. Siya po ang ating Student Records Evaluator 2. Siya po ang ating point person for student matters. Siya po ang nasi-supervise, nag-update at nag-check ng ang ating student records. At siya po ay isa din sa sasagot sa inyong mga email. Next po, ayan, si Ma'am Joanna Marie Ortiz. Siya po ang ating administrative officer or record officers din. So madami po siyang ginagawa. Siya po ang nagpa-process ng student forms. Kung mag-LOA, mag-leave of absence po kayo, magdadrop po kayo ng course, lahat po sa kanya dadaan. Tapos kung meron din po kayong concern sa registration at saka sa SAIS, which siguro nga nakita nyo na si Ma'am Joanne. Tapos mga candidacy for graduation matters, readmission, extension, shifting, and transferring. Pero hindi namin kayo na-encourage mag-shift. At saka Facebook, checking ng certificates, evaluation ng letters, letter requests, communications, at saka student data requests. Okay, next po. Ayan, si Ro Vincent Dizon, siya po ang ating administrative aid 6. Siya po ang data encoder. Siya din po yung mga, dati po kasi pre-COVID, nag-field trip talaga. Merong mga trips na ginagawa ang ating mga estudyante. So sa kanya yun. Mga documents ang pinaprocess. Tapos preparation ng true copy of grades. And then of course, processing ng mga student forms, yung removal, completion. So kung meron kayong incomplete na grade, sa kanya po dadaan ang proseso. Okay, so yun po ito po ang pinaka-last na slide. So ito po yung Facebook at saka yung email ng ating college secretary's office. So okay na, Blue? Okay, so thank you very much mo.
Ayan, maraming salamat po, Dr. Talavera, for introducing us to the staff of Dean's Office and College Secretary's Office. Ayan, so at this point, I think, Sir Blue, parang ready na ulit yung students natin para sumabak sa game.
Yes, we're going straight to our second round of our game. Kaya naman, stay po muna ulit tayo. We're just halfway through sa ating program for today at marami pa po kaming inihanda para sa inyo. Kaya tawagin na po muli natin ang ating game master, Chef Ian or Sir Ian. What's our next game for them?
All right, please join myquiz.com.
Ayan. So, we would just like to remind the students,
4, 5,
kapag kayo ay sasali, please put your full name para, ayan, alam natin kung sino ang winner at sino ang hahanapin natin para sa inyong mga prizes.
Yes, at congratulations sa mga nanalo kanina. So, mamaya ay kukontakin ko kayo after nitong ating program. Okay, so nakita ko naman sa chat box ang inyong mga names. So, thank you so much. Ayan, mukhang alive na alive pa rin ang ating mga students and I can see na we have 46 participants na and counting. 65, going on 75, okay. And for this round, again, mamimigay po ulit kami ng tigwa 100 pesos sa GCash para sa 5 magiging top earners or top, ang tawag doon, parang top scorer, ayan, for this round, okay. So please, galingan nyo uling sumagot at medyo bilisan natin ang ating mga kamay. So same process po tayo. We're going to ask you questions with choices. Okay. Yan, ilan na ba yan, Sir Ian?
Sorry, wala audio pa. Okay, we have 116. We can start now.
Okay, go ahead, Sir Ian.
All right. Listen ulit, guys. Okay, first question. Ilang teaspoons meron sa isang tablespoon? Ilang teaspoons meron sa isang tablespoon? Isa, dalawa, tatlo, o apat?
Ayan, ilan kaya yan? Sino kaya ang unang-unang makakatama sa ating katanungan?
10 seconds left.
All right.
We have 5 questions left now.
Okay, what is the correct answer, Sir Ian? Let's see.
The correct answer is 3. 3 teaspoons.
3 teaspoons.
Meron sa isang
Ayan.
tablespoon. So 37 got right.
And sino
Check
pinaka-
natin ang leaderboard.
nanguna? Our leaderboard, nangunguna si
Okay, hold on.
okay,
We have Ice, Nadine,
Colina, Led.
si Angela, si Arna, ang
Ayan.
number 5.
Pwede pa rin humabol po ang ilan sa atin. So next question tayo, Sir Ian.
Okay, who is the college secretary of Czech?
Who is the
Kamukha.
College Secretary of Czech? Ayan.
Kamukha, di ba?
A. Dr. Marites T. Dr. Madison B. Dr. Marian T. And Dr. Maurice D. Ayan po. Ayan po ang kanyang picture.
Ayan. Si
Ayan
Kim
yung ano.
Chu.
Kakapakilala lang ni Ma'am Tet sa kanya. At ni Sir RG.
Ni ma'am.
And the
Alright.
correct answer is, of course,
Ayan. Mukhang ang nakatama
Letter
ay
D.
madami. 74.
Yeah,
Ayan.
si Ma'am Marison. May nagkamali pa, lagot kayo.
si Marites, ang mga Marites ng social media. May sumagot, oh. Okay, at
Alright.
nangunguna pa rin si Ice, si Vince, si Margaret, si Clarice, ayan, at si Ramon. Medyo may bago tayong kasama sa top.
Alright.
Let's
So,
see.
next question. Third question, guys.
Ano ang unang pagkain sa kanta ng Bahay Kubo? What are the choices, sir?
Kailangan lang mag...
Okay, walang
input na
choices.
answer, yeah.
So, kantahin nyo na yan ngayon sa isip. Pati ako iniisip ko kung ano nga ba. Ang halaman do. Iniisip ko talaga. Okay. Pero may sagot na ako sa isip ko. Let's see kung tama rin ako. 30 seconds left. Huwag nyo nang i-google, ha. Baka may mag-google pa. Okay. $15 more seconds.
Mukhang naka-answer na sila lahat.
Oo nga. Sige, we can stop na siguro. And let's see what is the correct answer. Time is up. And the correct
Singkamas
answer
ang
is
tamang sagot. Singkamas.
Singkamas. At maraming nakakuha. Merong siyam na hindi nakakuha. Medyo curious ako kung ano ang kanilang sinagot. Okay.
Leader pa rin si Ice.
Ice, ang galing mo. You are still on the top. We have Margaret, Clarice, and Ayla. Si Ramon ay bumaba ng kaunti pero pwede pang humabol.
Alright.
Next question, Sir Ian.
No, ang Tagalog sa tamarind. Napakahirap na tanong.
Ano ang Tagalog sa tamarind? Ito ba yung ano? Ito ba yung ano, yung parang kalabaw?
Ito yung matamis.
Tama raw pala yun. Sorry. Hindi. Sige po. Tamarind, 30 more seconds. I guess 106 ang 107 out of 124 ay nakasagot na. We're still giving chance to the other. Last 14 people and last 14 seconds.
Right.
Time is up. What is the correct answer, Sir Ian?
Sampalok.
Ooh! Yun pala yun. Okay. Now I know. Ang galing ng mga taga-nutrition. Ayan. Thank you po, Sir Ian. At marami naman po sa atin ang nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Siguro hindi yung iba, ang sagot ay wrong spelling lang. Pwede. So, pwedeng medyo ayusin lang ang pagtatype ng konti.
Same pa
Kasi
rin
wrong
ang ating
spelling is wrong.
leaders.
Ice, you are still on the lead. We have Clarice and Ayla and Kate. Alright.
Konti lang yung mga lamang, kayang-kaya niyong habulin. Alright?
Pwede pa. And this is our last question, sir,
Yes.
for this round. Okay. Last question for this round.
Ano ang pet ni Harry Potter?
Ano nga kaya? Parang yung mga Potterheads natin dito, ayan, sagutin ninyo ang ating katanungan. Ano kaya ang pet ni Harry Potter? Ayan, sabi ni Kuya Melvin, gansa daw. Tama ba? Gansa nga ba?
English or Tagalog, tatanggapin.
Ayan. English or Tagalog. Ayan, we have 30 seconds left. Ayan, meron pa tayong mga iniintay na sumagot. Pwede pang humabol.
Faculty, pwede rin kayong sumagot sa chat. Tingnan natin yung mga sagot
Pwede mo
nyo.
magpapadala ng GCash sa faculty.
Ayan, pwede. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Time is up. What is the correct answer?
Owl or Quago?
Owl or Quago ang tamang sagot. At tingnan natin
Uy, nabago.
kung marami ang nakakuha. 85 of you got it correct. Maraming nanonood ng Harry Potter.
Baka
Now it's time.
binigay nilang sagot kasi yung pangalan ng pet mismo.
Okay, pwede ba natin makita yon? Hindi. Okay, but anyways, eto na ang ating top 5 na bago. Nawala si Ice, bigla ha. Biruin mo yon sa very last minute, pwedeng mabago ang kapalaran. Kapalaran talaga ng ating mga estudyante ngayon. Kaya congratulations to Anne, Ayla Samson, Kate Salalilia, tama ba?
Salalilia.
Salalilia. And Ramon
Lawrence,
Lloren and Colleen. Ayan.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations. Wait lang, screenshot ko lang. Okay. Thank you so much po, Sir Ian.
Right. See you
Balik
again
din
later.
tayo mamaya po. Meron pa tayong isang round for our games. Kaya naman wag po malulungkot ang lahat. Okay. Now, Teacher Trina, what's up for them?
Ayan. Siguro bago tayo mag-proceed dun sa iba nating mga activities, kailangan muna nating malaman ang IPR. Ano nga ba ang IPR, Sir Blue? Di ba ito yung tinatawag natin na intellectual property rights? Ayan, what is it and how important is it? Ayan, let's all watch this.
Okay, mukhang meron lang tayong konting technical issue. Okay, pero
Intellectual property rights.
ayan na.
Intellectual
Sorry.
property refers to any creation of the human mind. Being UPLB students, you will definitely be on track in making your ideas work and become reality. UPLB students, know your intellectual property rights. Intellectual property refers to any creation of the human mind. Being UPLB students, you will definitely be on track in making your ideas work and become realities. It is therefore important to know that you, as well as the university, have rights that cover ownership of intellectual property. These intellectual property rights include copyright and related rights, trade and service marks, geographical indications, industrial designs, patents, layout designs or topographies of integrated circuit, protection of undisclosed information or trade secret, utility models, and others. In this presentation, you will be oriented on some rules that you should take to heart during your stay in the university. Students' theses and dissertations. A UPLB student should be aware that there are guidelines that govern these rights as applied to their thesis and dissertations. For example, a student owns the copyright to his or her thesis or dissertation. The student also automatically grants UP a non-exclusive, worldwide, royalty-free copyright license to reproduce, publish, and publicly distribute copies of thesis or dissertation. Students, nonetheless, may request the non-disclosure and withholding of access to his or her thesis or dissertation if he or she will file applications for patent and protection of other IPRs related to the thesis or dissertation. The college, department, institute may also withhold public access to thesis or dissertation and the defense proceedings if the thesis or dissertation contains confidential and/or proprietary information on a patentable or registrable invention. In connection with these, thesis or dissertation of students now includes a one-page notice to UP libraries which contain instructions on whether the thesis or dissertation can be made accessible to the public or not. Copyright infringement and plagiarism. Students should exercise in due diligence then in accomplishing their academic requirements. Infringing copyrights is a criminal offense punishable by imprisonment, fines, or both. Make sure that when you use other written works, it is done fairly, meaning you use other works either for private, non-profit, academic and research, or information purposes. Never commit intellectual dishonesty. Always attribute and cite the use of other published works. Plagiarism in UPLB is an administrative disciplinary offense and can be punished by dismissal, expulsion from UPLB, or the withdrawal of a previously granted diploma. Intellectual dishonesty spells academic death. Proper use of registered UP trademarks. Always be mindful in using UP registered trademarks during your stay in the university. For example, the name University of the Philippines, the official logo of the University of the Philippines, the oblation, or any derivative of these marks are registered trademarks of the University of the Philippines. UP actively prosecutes any person or entity who commercially uses these trademarks without any licensing agreement duly approved by the university. Permits to commercially use UP registered trademarks can be obtained from the UPLB Center for Technology Transfer and Entrepreneurship or CTTE. Among the other requirements are request form, Certificate of Recognition as a UP student organization, duly approved constitution of the organization, list of officers and faculty advisor, photocopy of student ID of the applicant or contact person, studies of design of merchandise to be licensed. For more information, please contact UPLB Center for Technology Transfer and Entrepreneurship, 2nd floor, UPLB CTTE Building, Science and Technology Park, College, Laguna 4031.
Ayan. So, Ayan ang information natin, students, about intellectual property rights. So, kung meron kayong mga katanungan, pwede nating i-contact ang CPPE because itong mga IPR information na ito will serve as your guide until kayo ay makagraduate from our university. Ayan. Pero bukod dyan, di ba, meron pa tayong mga nakahandang mga activities, di ba, Sir Blue? Kanina nag-games tayo. Mamaya ulit abangan ninyo ang third round ng ating game because bukod sa prizes, umuulan din ang kakayahan dito sa ating kolehiyo.
That's true, Teacher Trina. At lalo na at maraming activities led by some student organization na mas makikilala nyo pa pag paglaon nyo dito sa UP Los Baños. At talagang bukod doon, meron tayong tinatawag na College Student Council at sila ngayon nangunguna sa mga student organizations na ito. Ngayon sa ating kolehiyo ay marami nga pong mga student orgs at kikilalanin din natin sila very short, isa-isa. Kaya naman, let's all watch this, students.
University of the Philippines Human Ecology Student Society is a college-based organization at the College of Human Ecology since 1992. Its approach is fueled by the passion of BS Human Ecology and BS Nutrition students who intend to contribute their knowledge on their respective fields with the larger society. Having the objectives of promoting academic excellence, camaraderie, leadership, ecological consciousness, its activities are Kasa Kalikasan, also known as Kasama sa Kalikasan, an activity where the organization helps in planting more trees to conserve the environment. Book Fair, an activity conducted every semester where BS Nutrition students are able to purchase essential textbooks from the organization. Taghesan, it is a Yume 100 quiz contest participated by students taking up Yume 100. It is one of the activities of HECO Camp. Nutrition. This activity is yearly done for IHNF's anniversary. It is a quiz contest about HNF 101 participated by BS Nutrition students taking up the said subject. Project Love Hope. The organization visits an orphanage of their choice to extend help by giving the children gifts and involving them in some activities like games or programs. Alumni Homecoming. This is an annual event done for the alumni to connect with the current members and be updated with new activities. The organization proudly welcomes you to the University and the College of Human Ecology. Your college adventure starts here. As you embark on this new journey, may you equip yourselves with courage and strength in pursuit of your goals and dreams. Padayon, Iskolar ng Bayan.
Ayan. Thank you so much to our student organizations and also the student council. I'm sure nakilala niyo na rin sila, students, from yesterday's event. So sila ay nagkaroon ng welcoming ceremony for our freshies yesterday. Ayan. Again, thank you so much to our student orgs. Sila ang UPLB-FB SOC, PAN-AO, UP-HSP SOC, UP-HES, SCP-UPLB, UP Oikos, and the CHE Student Council led by Ms. Chelsea Season.
Nako, we know everyone's excited to join our student orgs. Nakita niyo naman, napakasaya na kanilang mga pictures and activities na nakita natin. But just to remind you, you can only join when you are already in old freshman status. Okay? Please take note of that info.
Ayan. So ngayon naman, ipakilala natin sa lahat ang naggagalingang qualifiers ng CHE for this academic year. We recognize them for having the top 10 highest UPG in the college entrance screening. So let's give a round of applause to the following students.
Spotlight on, well, let me just read to you the citation para lang, this is for everyone. So University of the Philippines, Los Baños, College of Human Ecology, Certificate of Recognition is awarded to Francesca Andrea E. Leison for being one of the top 10 new freshmen with the highest UPG in a college entrance screening given this 10th day of September 2021 during the Convocation with the theme Nexus, Shaping Hearts and Minds for the Nation, held virtually at the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. Okay, so remind ko lang, if you are part of the top 10, I know na binigyan ko kayo ng email regarding this. Please open na your camera, yeah, for spotlighting at para makapag-screenshot na rin kayo. Okay, so virtual round of applause for our first awardee, Francesca Andrea E. Leison.
Ayan, congratulations. So the second one is Alyssa A. Valderrama.
Congratulations also to Ayla Clarice Samson. Hello, Ayla.
Ayan, congratulations also to Jemiline Ruth S. Laka.
And we would also like to congratulate Alisa Claire D.L. Rojas. Congratulations. and welcome to Che.
Ayan. So the next one is Mary Jasmine M. Villafuerte.
Hi, Mary Jasmine. Ayan, congratulations. Congratulations also to Angel Blossom Mercado. Hello, Angel.
Okay, so congratulations also to Maria Mitzi Abigail D.L. Torres.
Next up, congratulations to Karil Nathalie C. Mago. Welcome to Chat, Karil.
All right, so last but not the least, congratulations also to Miss Jana Jael S. Yepes.
Congratulations, ladies. Ayan, congratulations to all our top qualifiers. And by the way, actually, Trina, I believe the top 10 are actually their courses are BS Nutrition. Yeah, and I think we have one with from Human Echo. I see. Okay. All right. Congratulations again to everyone. Now at this point of our program, we have a very special message to our students all the way from Texas, USA. Ayan. Meron siyang gustong ibahagi sa inyo para mas maging matatag at makasurvive tayo yan sa ating college life na tatahakin. So let's all welcome. This is a pre-record video of Professor Neftali Joel Botor.
Magandang araw sa ating lahat at maligayang bati sa lahat ng mga estudyante ng Kolehiyo ng Ekolohiyang Pantao na kasama natin ngayon. Sa aking maikling pagbabahagi ay pag-uusapan natin ano-ano ang iba't ibang konsiderasyon o mga gawain na pwede nating gawin sa ating pag-aaral sa panahon ng tinatawag natin yung normal. Pag-uusapan din natin yung ilang practical tips kung paano natin pangangalagaan yung ating sarili at yung ating kaginhawaan habang tayo ay natututo. Alam natin na noong Marso, siguro mga 5-6 na buwan ang nakakaraan ay nagsimula yung tinatawag nating community quarantine bilang pagtugon sa COVID-19 pandemic na pinagdadaanan ng buong mundo sa kasalukuyan. Nagsimula ito bilang isang health crisis. Lahat tayo ay nabigla doon sa gravity, sa magnitude ng crisis na ito. But eventually, we realized that aside from being a health crisis, the COVID-19 pandemic is also a psychosocial spiritual crisis na nakaapekto sa iba't ibang bahagi, sa iba't ibang dimensyon ng ating buhay. Dahil sa COVID-19 pandemic, nagkaroon tayo ng realistic fear of contracting the infection. Mataas yung level of uncertainty na nararanasan ng mga tao dahil hindi natin alam kung hanggang saan at hanggang kailan naabot yung sitwasyon na ito. Dahil sa community quarantine, ay nagkaroon ng pagbabago sa routine ng mga tao. Yung karamihan sa atin, siguro bago yung pandemic, ay mas malayang nagagawa yung mga nakaplanong gawain sa isang araw. Lahat tayo ay maaaring pumunta doon sa mga lugar na madalas nating pinagtatambayan o kaya ay kung saan tayo nag-aaral, outside the university or outside the school. Pero dahil sa pandemic ay nabago ito, nagkaroon ng constrained movement. May mga gawain tayo na dahil sa pangangailangan nating pag-ingatan yung ating mga sarili at yung ating mga pamilya ay hindi natin nagagawa. And for some people, This realistic fear, uncertainty, change in routine, and constrained movement leads to a sense of powerlessness. Ano na lang yung pwede kong gawin at ano na lang yung mga bagay na maaari kong pagtuunan ng aking oras. And for others, this sense of powerlessness is paired with a sense of distress. Yung hindi magandang pakiramdam dahil sa nagbabagong circumstansya ng ating mga buhay. In general, our overall well-being is under attack. So yung impact ng COVID-19 pandemic is not only physical or medical, but it also has an impact on our social lives, our relationship with other people. For our parents, it also has an impact on their career, on their occupation. And of course, pag nagkaroon ng impact sa livelihood, merong impact sa financing. And for all of us, nagkaroon ng epekto yung pandemya sa ating emotion and mental well-being. And for others who are, committed to a particular spiritual belief, nagtatanong sila, bakit kailangang mangyari ito at bakit kailangang itong mangyari sa panahon kung saan may mga bagay ako na dapat ko pang gawin sa aking buhay. But amid all those impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, we learned from previous experiences of adversities in our lives that all of us are capable of thriving, of flourishing. And although sinasabi nga ng marami na yung konsepto ng resilience ay overrated at sometimes bordering towards toxic positivity, hindi natin maikakaila na napakahalaga yung resilience ng bawat isa, yung kakayahan ng bawat isa to recover from adversity. And that not only recover, but also make the environment, make the immediate surrounding more adaptable to the needs of our times as we struggle and deal with the changes happening because of the pandemic. At lahat tayo ay may kakayahan gawin yung mga pagbabagong iyon. So how do we foster well-being as we learn amid this new normal? Siyempre, lahat kayo, even us teachers, are probably having the same points for reflection on how we can make our learning environment more inclusive, more equitable, and at the same time, more satisfying and meaningful as we go about with the exciting semester where we are in. And this is notwithstanding the fact that all of the things that we're undergoing right now is not normal, is, of course, there's some level of difficulty in the things that we are undergoing right now, but that amid all those difficulties, we recognize the reality that all of us must continue learning, even amid a pandemic as we are experiencing now. So paano nga ba natin pangangalagaan yung ating well-being sa panahong ito? Kaakibat ng ating responsibilidad, ang ating paglalakbay tungo sa education na gusto nating matamo sa ating buhay. Siguro mahalagang maunawaan natin at ma-appreciate natin that in times of crisis, it is really normal to experience some normal level of sadness, anxiety, confusion, fear, and anger at the same time. So, lahat tayo na nakararanas ng crisis ngayon at nung mga unang panahon pa, really experience some level of distress when we're experiencing a crisis. And this is actually necessary for us to feel this distress para mabigyan tayo ng signal na yung sitwasyon na kinaroroonan natin ay hindi typical at hindi normal. So these emotions are a normal response to an abnormal situation, and they should be able to motivate us to somehow make sense of what is happening and try to accommodate, try to create some activities that will bring some sense of normalcy in our daily lives. So una, na pwede nating gawin at siguro lahat naman tayo ay nagawa na ito even during the start of this pandemic, is to be able to plan our day and keep a routine. So nabanggit ko nga kanina na isa sa mga nawala sa atin sa panahon ng pandemya ay yung routine na kadalasan na nating ginagawa before mangyari itong lahat ng ito. And for all of us, routine is very important because it brings some sense of control to our lives. If we are able to keep a certain routine, a certain structure in our day, in our activities, somehow nakakaramdam tayo ng confidence that there is still some aspects of our lives that are within our control. So, kung makikita natin sa larawan, lahat tayo ay may 24 oras sa isang araw. Lahat tayo ay may siguro 30 araw sa isang buwan, 31 araw sa isang buwan. At nagmamatter kung paano natin gagamitin yung mga oras na yon. Lalong-lalo na sa panahon kung saan binago ng pandemya yung ating structure. So, mahalaga to keep our plan for the day, to set certain goals that are realistic, that are attainable within the given time, within the given resources that we have, and commit to this routine that we have set. So, in my case, what I do is I usually put certain time blocks of activities in my day which help me navigate doon sa somehow freely existing schedule that we have now because wala nga tayo sa universidad. So this is just a sample daily time block, which is of course somehow flexible also depending on the arising needs in the day. So sa umaga, gigising ka ng alas 6 ng umaga hanggang alas 8, siguro doon mo ginagawa yung mga morning routines mo. So for some of us with morning stretching activities, exercises, we do our breakfast and eating. Then sa loob ng 30 minuto from 8 to 8:30 a.m., doon ka nagche-check ng emails, you check your LMS para lang tingnan kung may mga updates sa klase o sa trabaho. Doon ka rin nagche-check ng phone kung may mga gawain na dapat mong gawin sa loob ng araw na yon. Syempre, marami sa atin are also concerned about social media accounts. So we check our Facebook, our Twitter, Instagram, kasi minsan nagiging source of information din natin yon. Doon din tayo nakikipag-usap sa ating mga kaklase, katrabaho. So we put that already in our time blocks para hindi natin siya makita as a distraction in our routine. Then in my case, kapag nagagawa ko ito na nagigising ako ng 6 in the morning, usually I allot 2 hours in the morning to focus on my desk time. So kasama doon yung pagsusulat, pagbabasa, with quick breaks in between. Then, bago matapos yung kalahating araw, sa umaga, mag-check ulit ako ng emails, ng LMS, para lang tingnan kung may mga pahabol na mensahe na kailangang mag-respond. Then of course, you include also in your time blocks your lunch, the household errands that you have to do, and mga iba pang bagay na kailangan mong gawin to maintain yourself and to perform your task, hindi lang sa iyong trabaho o pag-aaral, kundi pati sa loob ng tahanan. So, ang ibang tao naman, ginagawa nila, they really prepare time blocks for the week, not just for the day. So, you have to find your, kumbaga, ano yung paggagawa o pagpaplano ng routine that is best applicable to your circumstances, and make sure to somehow stick to these time blocks that you have made for yourselves. Number 2, mahalaga din that we communicate this plan to our family members and seek their support. In our homes, sigurado ako na hindi lang naman tayo yung nag-a-adjust when it comes to our time and routine. Even our family members are also adjusting. And hindi naman lahat sa atin ay kompleto yung resources sa loob ng bahay. So minsan siguro, yung iba sa atin, isa lang yung laptop, isa lang yung desktop. We share these resources with other family members. And it is important that we communicate our plan, our routine to them so that they can also adjust their own routines to be able to respectfully allow us implement our own. And vice versa, tayo din, mairerespeto din natin yung routine na meron sila. So mahalaga na mapag-usapan sa loob ng tahanan yung mga routines, mga plano na meron tayo sa loob ng isang araw. This will allow us to, una, be able to share resources effectively, and pangalawa, to avoid unnecessary conflicts because of clash in scheduling and distribution of tasks inside the home. Pangatlo, make sure to take sufficient breaks. So, bagamat tayo ay may mga academic goals, may mga work-related goals tayo, mahalaga that we protect our resting and leisure time. So, proven na yan na when we are not able to rest well, when we are not able to spend leisure activities well, minsan nakakaranas tayo ng mas mataas na level of distress, and for some of us, umaabot yon sa tinatawag nating burnout, wherein hindi na tuloy natin nagagawa yung mga bagay na dapat natin gawin dahil masyado na tayong overwhelmed ng pagod, ng concern. So, mahalaga din na ingatan yung mga oras kung saan tayo magpapahinga dahil sa ibang mga tao nga sinasabi nila na yung pagpapahinga is also something that you owe to yourselves. It will allow you to stretch yourself a little more kesa yung nauubos yung ating energy because we don't protect our rest, including our sleep and our meal times. Pang-apat, we are encouraged to dedicate a space at home where you are most comfortable to do work. And I think the key phrase here is most comfortable. So hindi lahat sa atin ay malaki yung tahanan. So halimbawa ako ngayon, yung aking tirahan ay something that I share with my family. I don't have an office room in the home. So I work, my working desk is just inside my room. Pero ang mahalaga doon is that I try to make delineation between my sleeping area and my working area. So somehow, part din ito ng pagsa-structure ng aking gawain at ng aking pahinga. So, yung space na ginagamit natin, yung comfortable working space is also a psychological space at in the same way that it is a physical space. So, yung minsan sa atin, yung working space natin na available sa atin ay pwedeng wala sa loob mismo ng bahay, pwedeng nasa tapat ng bahay, pwedeng nasa ibang lugar outside the house. So, depende sa circumstances in our community, we can explore aling mga areas yung pwede nating pagdausan ng learning activities natin inside and even outside the home. But of course, mahalaga pa rin dito yung pag-ensure that we are practicing protective mechanisms, precautionary measures to lessen the risk of contracting COVID-19 and other risks that might be existing in the environment. So, mahalaga yung pag-allocate ng space kung saan mo gagawin yung mga bagay na mahalaga sa iyo. Pag-aaral man ito, pagtatrabaho o pagpapahinga. Panglima is we are always reminded to nourish ourselves. So hydrate more often, as much as possible. You eat your meals on time, sufficient amount of food na mahalaga para ma-fuel tayo to keep ourselves healthy and functional in performing and doing our tasks. So, ito nilagay natin yan dyan kasi ilan sa atin siguro nakakalimutan kumain ng tama sa oras o kumain ng tamang amount ng food because you are so focused on work, or minsan nakakalimutan lang talaga natin o kaya ayaw din lang nating bawasan yung ating working time or learning time para gawin yung mga basic needs na ito. So, mahalaga na we keep ourselves nourished, hydrated, and physically healthy. Kasi otherwise, kung hindi natin naalagaan yung ating physical health, it will also have an impact on other aspects of our well-being. Kasi di ba kanina nung pinakita natin yung well-being pie, lahat yon ay magkakaugnay. Pang-anim, we engage in physical activities as much as possible. So find opportunities for exercise. And I think dito mahalaga na i-explore niyo din yung sarili niyo. Ano yung mga activities that you are uh, you know, more interested in doing, na magkakaroon ka ng physical activities just to pump up yourselves, just to sweat out, which is also helpful in regulating our mood. So parang, for example, in my case, when I am in Los Baños, usually I walk from the house to the office, or just spend a lot of time walking around, since walking campus tayo. But now that I am at home, and dahil nga sa community quarantine, I realized that scrubbing the floor, yung pagbubunot ng sahig, which is actually a household chore, can be a satisfying physical activity for me. So instead of going around and running, at least yung nabubunot ka ng sahig, you do simple stretching exercises, is better than not doing anything at all. So mahalaga ito, tulad nga ng nasabi ko, dahil malaki yung impact ng physical activity sa pag-regulate ng ating mood, pag-regulate ng ating emotional disposition, on particularly in as much as it is also helpful in keeping ourselves physically healthy. Number 7, it is important that we keep connected with our classmates and our friends. So ito naman, because of the affordances of social media, communication technologies, hindi na mahirap gawin ito sa atin. Of course, there are still a lot of benefits in the physical communication activities that we do, relating activities that we do, social activities that we do with our friends and our classmates. But because of the limitations due to the pandemic, mahalaga is that we keep our communication with them with whatever resources are available to us. And lalo na sa pag-aaral ngayon ng pandemya, kung saan marami sa ating activities ay gagawin asynchronously, remotely, yung keeping in touch with our classmates will allow us also to be updated and learning activities that we are expected to do in our classes. So hindi tayo mahuhuli doon sa mga gawain. And at the same time, our classmates and our friends also remain to be our social support even amid the pandemic. So mahalaga pa rin na i-keep natin yung social support na yon beyond the social support that we receive from our families. Number 8, and this is, I think, applicable to all of us, is to be patient with ourselves. Magandang araw sa ating lahat at maligayang academic circumstances. We can always try, and we will always try to give our. And this is, I think, applicable to all of us, is to be patient with ourselves and also with other people. So dahil maraming ang limitation sa panahon na ngayon, maraming mga bagay na hindi natin magagawa immediately. So we have to come to terms with the reality that our performance may not be really as 100% as we used to do before the pandemic. Dahil nga atypical yung situation, we really cannot. Of course, we can always try, and we will always try to give our 100% in the things that we do. But if there are limitations that is present in our environment, limitations and weaknesses that we discover, mahalaga na we accept those limitations and be patient with ourselves. Na in due time, as we continuously adapt and adjust to the situation, magagawa din natin yung mga bagay na dapat nating gawin. And at the same time, sa ibang tao naman, mahalaga din na pagpasensyahan din natin yung kanilang mga limitations. Siyempre, we always keep a certain level of expected performance from one another. So ang mga estudyante, may expectations kayo from your professors that we will be delivering our lessons, our lectures in a way that still upholds the UP education that is guided by honor and excellence. And kami din namang mga faculty would have the same expectations from you, that you will be learning and you will be going through this educative journey with us with honor and excellence. Pero at the end of the day, mahalaga pa rin na nagkakaunawaan tayo and that we offer some degree of flexibility and patience to one another. That we care about one another's circumstances. Next is that especially for those students who are new in the university and that you are still adjusting to the new environment that you are in. So, marami kayong adjustments, hindi lang yung adjustment sa kolehiyo, sa pagkokolehiyo, kundi adjustment sa kung paano natin gagawin yung educational experience this semester or this academic year. We encourage you to be transparent and honest with your professors. I am proud to say that the College of Human Ecology has the most caring professors in the university. We are always recognized as a faculty who listens to the concerns of the students, and as much as possible, to the best of our ability, we provide assistance and support to our learners such that they will be able to perform their academic activities and achieve their academic goals. So we really encourage you to be transparent and honest with us in terms of your circumstances so that we can explore also how we can possibly accommodate or help you, or also if the resources that you need or the support that you need is not within our capacity, para magkaroon din kami ng opportunity to link you to the proper agency or office in the university who can best respond to your needs. At pangsampo, at na napakahalagang ng bagay is that you reflect when and where to seek help. So, di ba sinasabi natin that self-care is our individual responsibility. It is our responsibility to ourselves and to the people around us. It is not a selfish thing to do to care for ourselves, to make sure that we are well, especially in these trying times. Pero may mga panahon kung saan hindi enough yung ating self-care para maibsan yung distress na ating nararamdaman o yung mga difficulties na meron tayo amid studying and learning in the new normal. So kapag dumating yung panahon o yung oras na sa tingin natin ay napakataas ng level of distress na nararanasan natin and that we need help more than the help that we can give ourselves, then it is important to seek the kind of help that you need. It is not a weakness to seek help. It is not going to be taken against you that you are asking help from people. Actually, seeking help is a sign that you are brave enough, that you are smart enough to know that you need assistance from other people, and brave enough, courageous enough to actually accept and admit to yourself that you need help, and brave enough to actually get the help that you need at a particular time. So sa ating university, of course, yung first line of support nyo would be the faculty who are in charge in your course. But there are also a lot of organizations and departments in university that are providing various kinds of assistance. Pangunahin na po dyan yung Office of the Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, kung saan naroroon yung ating Office of Counseling and Guidance, and other offices that are helping our students meet very specific needs. So you can of course get some help also from our university health services. All of these departments are accessible through their Facebook pages, and they are just a chat away, they are just a text away, and they will respond to your needs. Uh, and of course, outside the university also, if you think that you need some form of medical help, psychological help, there are other organizations also, such as the National Center for Mental Health, the Philippine General Hospital, and other psychological associations or associations of counselors who are providing teleconsultations and telemedicine to various individuals in the community. At the end of it all, marami tayong pwedeng magawa. May mga tinatawag tayong packets of control even in this challenging time. At gusto kong tapusin yung pagbabahaging ito ngayong umaga with a quote from Joseph Campbell, who said that opportunities to find deeper powers within ourselves come when life seems most challenging. So, maraming pwedeng paraan para tingnan yung pandemic na ito na pinagdadaanan natin. But some of us may choose to look at it in a more positive light that of course hindi madali yung ating pinagdadaanan, pero amid all these difficult and challenging experience, all of us will be able to transcend adversity. Pwedeng hindi ngayon, pwedeng bukas, pwedeng next year. But at the end of these challenges, there is always something that we can get, something that we can learn about ourselves as we transcend and journey amid the difficult situations that we are in. So hanggang dito na lamang po, at sana ay may mga natutunan tayo, mga maaari tayong subukan sa ating gagawin. Tulad ng nasabi ko, if you need any support, please feel free to approach your faculty members, your professors. They are very much willing to help you, and also the other units in the university who are offering assistance in various needs. So welcome sa lahat ng bagong isko at iska dito sa aming kolehiyo, at magkita-kita tayo sa ating mga klase. Magandang araw at mag-ingat kayo lagi. Be safe and be well.
Ayan. So thank you so much, Professor Botor, for that message. That was very nice, and I'm sure maraming natutunan ng ating students, especially because it will help them adjust to remote learning better.
That is correct, Teacher Trina. And now to give this special token for Professor Neftali Joel Botor, we would like to read the citation. UP, or University of the Philippines Los Baños College of Human Ecology Certificate of Appreciation is awarded to Neftali Joel B. Botor in grateful recognition for generously sharing his invaluable wisdom and inspirations as a guest speaker during the 2021 Czech Convocation with the theme Nexus, Shaping Hearts and Minds for the Nation, held virtually at the University of the Philippines Los Baños, given this day, 10th day of September 2021, signed by Christopher Alaman, the Chair of Recreation, Socials, and Sports Committee, and the Dean of the College of Human Ecology, Dr. Ricardo M. Sandalo. Thank you so much po, Sir Nep, sa napaka-fruitful na words of wisdom na binahagi nyo para sa ating mga estudyante. And now, dadako na po tayo sa last round. Yeah, last round ng ating game for today. Kaya naman tinatawagan ko pong muli si Sir Ian para sa ating last round for our quizzes for our students.
Hi po.
Hello, Sir Ian. So we're giving away more cash prizes or Gcash prizes now for our students. Ayan, please log in to join to myquiz.com. Sorry, join myquiz.com, and the game code is 895247.
All right. Thank you for that, sir.
Ayan. So we'd just like to remind everyone, please enter your full name para madali natin kayong makontak kapag kayo ay nanalo. Alright?
And sana lahat ng mga sumasali at nananalo ay may GCash. Okay, kasi GCash lang meron din ako. Or isend ang mga yan sa inyo. Okay. Tama-tama ang mga cash prizes. Cash prizes yan para may pang-load kayo sa Monday para sa mga online classes nyo. Kaya be competitive. Come on, freshies, shifties, and transferees. This is your chance. Yan. Talaga naman ganun, ha? More load, more chance of learning sa Monday. Ayan. Baka umabot pa nga hanggang Friday ang cash prize na yan. So we have already 80 students now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, maybe we can start. I guess, sir.
Right.
Nag-stop tayo sa 80. Okay. First question, Sir Ian, go ahead.
First of 5, guys. Okay, who is the Chair Associate Dean?
Ayan. Sino kaya? Is it Dr. Maria Teresa Makiling, Dr. Maria Teresa Dizon, Dr. Maria Therese Tuazon, or Dr. Maria Teresa Talavera?
Gusto ko yung Maria Teresa Makiling.
Sakto, no?
Saktong-sakto. Time is up and the correct answer is
Dr. Maria Teresa Talavera.
Talavera. Ayan. And our top 5, ayan, sina Emmanuel David. Sorry. Ayan, sino natin?
Okay, 45 got correct answers.
May sumagot ng Maria Makiling, ha?
Meron.
Sino
Si
kaya?
Sir Blue yan, si Sir Blue.
Ako ba yun? Sige, Joyce, Lian, Paula, Mariel, and Mariel. Habol ang iba? Next question po tayo.
Gising-gising, guys. Ilang dwarfs meron si Cinderella?
Ilang dwarfs meron si
Ilan
Cinderella?
kaya? Nakapanood ko lang ng Cinderella sa Netflix ng isang araw eh.
15 seconds to think.
Yan ba itong nasa photo? Okay, correct answer is wala.
Wala, of course. Dahil sino ang may dwarf ba? Si Snow White ba? Si Snow White, okay? So, may sumagot ng 0 at mas marami ang sumagot ng may dwarfs. Si Cinderella. Natawa sa inyo si Cinderella.
Okay, leaderboard natin. Lian, Mariel, Regina, Arna, and Margaret.
Habol po yung iba.
Next
Last
question.
3 questions tayo, mga kapatid. Medyo tricky nga naman yung tanong na yun.
Kung si Rudolph I. Reindeer, ano ang hayop na nasa gitna ng UPLB admin at CDC buildings? Nasa likod nitong photo na to. Kanina pinakita nung nag-ano tayo, nag-start, invocation.
10 seconds, students. Ano ang hayop na nasa gitna ng UPLB admin at CDC buildings? Hindi ako yan. Pusa daw, sabi ni Sir Melvin. Tingnan natin kung tama siya. What is the correct answer?
Ang correct answer ay Kalabaw or Carabao. Tinatawag siyang Carabao Park.
Okay, 44 got it right. 31 ay nagsabing kabayo. Isa na doon si Ma'am Amy Baryon.
Leaderboard. Wow, namumuna ngayon si Mariel, sunod si Arna, si Alexander, Margaret, and then si Regina.
Okay, last 2 questions. Last 2 para humabol for 100 pesos GCash prizes para sa inyo mula kay Teacher Trina. Yan mula sa amin po. Ayan. What is the name of the virus that causes coronavirus disease or COVID-19? COVID-19, SARS-2, SARS-CoV-19, or SARS-CoV-2? Medyo kakalito. Ang alam ko lang ay COVID. Tingnan natin kung tama ako.
3, 2, 1. Correct answer is
Time is up.
SARS-CoV-2.
SARS-CoV-2. At ang nakakuha ng tamang sagot ay 55. Marami. Wow, gagaling.
Okay.
Iba talaga ang mga human eco students.
Alright.
Updated. Okay. Ayan. At yan po ating top 5. Pwede pang
Okay.
humabol yung mga nandyan.
Yes.
Last question.
Ito na. Moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
Ano ang tinambak sa Manila Bay noong 2020 na ngayon ay halos ubos na?
20 seconds, students. Go! Ano kaya yung mga yan? Mukha siyang
Your answers, guys.
parang asukal. Ayan. Kita naman natin, pwede pa rin humabol. Kanina, nabago ng sobra yung leaderboard. Kaya wag babaliwalian ng last question. What is
Alright.
the correct answer?
Correct answer is dolomite or dolomite sand.
Let's see kung ilan na nakakuha ng tamang
Mag-hi,
sagot.
Say hi. Hi.
Wow. Almost all of you got it correct. And tingnan natin ang last. Ayan, ang ating leaderboard. Congratulations to Margaret Tolentino, Regina Alvarado, Arna Valdemoro, Alexander Agpaon? Agpao? And Jana Yepes. So yan,
Yay!
congratulations
Congrats,
sa inyong
guys.
5. Maraming salamat po. Iko-contactin ko po. Thank you so much po for giving us your correct name. Ayan, para madali ko na kayo makontak later or after this program. Congratulations. And maraming salamat, Sir Ian. Ayan, palakpakan naman po natin ang ating Game Master today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much po.
Bye.
All right. So thank you again, Sir Ian. Mukhang damang-dama talaga natin ang excitement ng ating students. Sila ay competitive dito sa game na to, no? Kasi ang ganda ng prize natin, GCash. Ayan. Ang gagaling nila sa game and sobrang excited nila, and I'm sure ganito rin sila ka-excited para sa ating start of classes next week.
That's right. And now, para naman magbigay ulit sa atin ng isa pang munting mensahe sa ating mga kapwa estudyante niya actually, pakinggan naman natin ang this year's Top Check Qualifier. Ay ang palakpakan po natin si Miss Mary Jasmine Villafuerte.
To our Dean, Dr. Ricardo M. Sandalo, Associate Dean, Dr. Maria Teresa Talavera, College Secretary Dr. Marison R.D., the dedicated teaching and non-teaching personnel of the university, and my fellow students of the College of Human Ecology. Mabuhay and good day to you all. I am Mary Jasmine Villafuerte, currently taking BS Nutrition, and I would like to welcome you to this year's College Convocation. Before anything else, I'd like to congratulate all the freshmen, shifties, and transferees for making it to UPLB and for making it to CHE. I'm sure that it was an overwhelming experience for most of us when we found out that we were going to become students of UP. Maybe some of you are still in a state of shock and disbelief because I know I am. Nevertheless, we're here now and we'll be starting school in a few days. So from this moment on, let's just immerse ourselves in our disbelief, gratefulness, and the utter joy in our hearts. Because this moment, right here, is what we'll hold on to for years to come. We must remember this moment in our lives, especially in forthcoming times of doubt, anxiety, and helplessness. We must all remember how it felt like to pass the UPCA, the fun of meeting new people, and the collective desire to achieve our dreams. We need to hold on to these feelings, these memories, because one day they will be our driving force to keep going, not just for ourselves, but for the people around us as well. Now, I'm sure we can all agree that getting into UPLB and the College of Human Ecology is a great privilege, one that we've obtained through surpassing many challenges. As we start our journey to becoming future nutritionists, environmentalists, doctors, lawyers, or whatever it may be that we wish to become, I hope we keep in mind that being a student of UP is not just confined to academics. Being an scholar ng bayan entails a duty to uphold honor and excellence in everything that we do, especially as students who would be studying about the welfare of humans and the world. Honor and excellence. It's a saying that we're all familiar with long before becoming students of the country's premier university. Remember that we are here not only to become academically competent, but to become holistic individuals, valuing honesty, responsibility, and accountability. Here in UPLB, we are given the opportunity to grow and evolve as a person. And I hope as we become one step closer to reaching our dreams, we take this growth as a community, as students of the College of Human Ecology, as scholars of the country, having honor, excellence, and service in our core. United by our love for this country, I know that we could rise as a society that brings the Filipino people together and serves the Filipino people wholeheartedly. Collaboration is a powerful thing. It's capable of stopping wars, bringing about a revolution, and changing nations. Together, I know we're capable of doing just that. Let's start with ourselves, with the UPLB community, and work our way up to the Philippines at large. In the University of the Philippines, we are given the chance to reach our greatest potential and to soar heights beyond even our biggest dreams. But we must always remember how we got there, what sacrifices were made, and most importantly, who helped us get there. Unfortunately, access to free and quality education is very limited. We are the chosen few to attain the privilege of studying in the country's premier university. We are then honor-bound to serve the people of this country because it is through them that we are here. Their taxes for our education. We must never forget that. Now, it is not our obligation to serve them, and they do not give their hard-earned money because they only see us as investments. But they do so in hopes that we, the supposed hope of the future, get to live our best lives and help them live their best lives as well. During our UP years and once we graduate, I hope we would continue to carry out UP's mantra, serve the people, and to help our countrymen, the taxpayers, and most especially the underprivileged. Of course, we are still children, as our uppers like to say, and I urge you to have fun and live your life as a chess student to the fullest. But there's no small or big action when it comes to fulfilling our duty. There is only the best that you can do. So, join an organization that helps the underprivileged. Fight for the rights of those who cannot. Start a project of your own, or advocate for accessible, free, and quality education. Often we don't realize the impact of our actions as an individual, but when we come together, it is easier to see the bigger picture and the effects of our collective actions. As I said, no action is too big nor too small. There is only your best. And here, as I come to an end, I'd like to impart a message that I hope you take with you as an Scholar ng Bayan. As students of UP and the College of Human Ecology, we have a duty to fulfill to ourselves, to the people, and to the country. Lagit lagi para sa bayan. Padayon mga Scholar ng Bayan.
All right. So thank you so much, Jasmine. That was a very heartfelt message. Diba? Nakaka-inspire lalong mag-aral. And nawa na-inspire yung ating mga freshies, shifties, and transferees. All right. At syempre naman para mas matulungan ng ating mga students, ayan, our very beautiful college secretary is here to talk about the CHE Student Journey Guide. May we call on Dr. Marison D, aka Kim Chu, or Sunshine ng
tutorial.
Hello po, Dr. D.
Yan, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. So I would just like us to go through the following so that you get to be familiar with the terms, okay? At 4 na taon pa tayo o mahigit na magsasama. So you already have met our CSO staff. Okay, but now just some terms for you to be familiar with. Okay, so dropping of courses. Can you drop courses? Of course you can, but we have to make sure that the reason for dropping is only for the following reasons. One, it's a medical reason, or number 2, you're a working student. So this will require some proofs. And then there should be a letter submitted to the CSO signed by your parents so that we are sure that they know what you're doing. And then if a subject is dropped after the middle of the term, okay, but siya nagaganyan. If a subject is dropped after the middle of the term, the class standing of pass or fail will be indicated by the instructor. Okay, so meron ng ganyan evaluation. And if ever you're running for honors, you must have at least 12 to 15 units upload for a semester unless there is a justifiable cause, which again will need some proofs. Okay, so that's one. The second one is the overload permit. So ngayon hindi nyo pa ito problema. But next sem, you may wish to go beyond the prescribed number of units. So if you want to go overload, then you submit a letter to the college secretary's office signed and recommending approval by your advisor. And you will be attaching 2 plans of study, one if the request is disapproved and another if it is approved, again requiring the signature of your advisor. Okay, so makita nyo talaga dito yung role ng advisor ninyo sa buhay ninyo. Now, what happens if you if you're not able to enroll the prescribed number of units at underload kayo? So for this, you need to submit the necessary documents during the semester of underloading, and then this will require the proofs which are here. At kaya ito napaka-importante because you will not qualify to graduate with honors if you do not have an underload permit or the reason is not one of the above. Ito yung nandito sa taas. Okay, so there should be a medical certificate from the UHS, a certification that some courses were unavailable and thus because of that, underload ka, or a work certificate or appointment if you were working during that semester. Okay, so again, this will be something that you need to discuss with your advisor upon enrollment during that semester. Okay, so gaano katagal kayo pwede sa university? You can stay for 6 years, okay? Pero kasi ito yan, it's 4 years ang ating course, BSN, BSHE times 1.5. So that's 6 years. Beyond this, you have to require an extension of residency. Pero syempre, alam ko naman gusto nyo that you will be able to finish on time 4 years. So 2024, 2025 graduate na kayo sana. Okay, paano naman ito? Can you go on a leave of absence? Yes. You just have to submit a letter to the CSO signed by your parents 2 weeks before the end of classes for the semester. So that's around November. You can file for LOA for 4 semesters, but you have to request it for every semester you will go on LOA. So do not go on a wall, yung absence without leave, because your registration privileges are curtailed and you need to be reinstated before you are able to register again. Okay, so yan yung sa LOA. Paano kung ayaw nyo na sa UP? Can you go out? Of course. If you need to transfer to another university, migrate, ganyan. So your voluntary withdrawal from the university can be through your honorable dismissal. So you submit a letter to the CSO signed by your parent or guardian and then accomplish the clearance from the university. So dyan magtatapos ang ties niyo with UP. So graduation, wow, 4 years from now. So students who have completed all requirements for graduation by the deadline are listed as candidates for graduation as of the end of that semester. If, however, some requirements are submitted completely beyond the deadline, the student must register during the succeeding semester in order to be considered again as a candidate for graduation. Okay, so matagal-tagal pa naman to. You can ask us about this sometime when you're near your graduation. Okay, so paano naman ito? Ito yung ayaw namin sana na mangyari sa inyo. Okay, so academic delinquency. If you fail 25 to 49% of your units this semester, you will be given a warning status. If you fail 50 to 75%, you will be given a probation status. If you fail 76 to 99%, then you will be dismissed. And if it is 100% failure, wala kayong naipasa ni isang unit, that's permanently dismissed. Can you go for readmission? Yes, you can appeal for readmission, but if you are readmitted, you will only be allowed 12 units in the following semester. Pag probation ka naman, you will only be allowed 15 units, at kung warning ka naman, 18 units lang yung pwede mong i-take. So this is to help you na lang din para doon sa iyong yung sa academic delinquency mo para hindi na sana siya maulit. Now, if you want to graduate with Latin honors, nako, why not, di ba? Why not dream big? So ito, after every semester, merong mga ganito, honor roll, if you got 2 to 1.76 na GWA or general weighted average, college scholar kung 1.75 to 1.46, at sino ba nang may ayaw, di ba, na maging university scholar na ang iyong GWA for that semester ay 1.45 to 1? Sino kaya sa inyo ang may dream na mag-graduate with Latin honors? Di ba? Dream big, sabi ko nga, why not? So, if you want to graduate as cum laude, 1.75 to 1.46, 0.000, dapat flat yon. So, yan yung dapat na GWA. Magna cum laude is from 1.4500 to 1.21000. At syempre kung summa cum laude ang gusto nyo, it's 1.2 flat to 1 flat. Now, ang dami-dami na natin dito sa Human Eco na cum laude and magna cum laude graduates. But I think this coming year, we will have our first summa cum laude. At sana madagdagan pa yan ng galing sa batch ninyo. Okay. So this are all the forms which need your advisor's signature. Okay, so lahat naman ito ay makikita ninyo sa aming CHE CSO Facebook page. But this, kaya nga napaka-importante that you will constantly, or kundi ba constantly, regularly seek consultation with your advisor. Okay, so some of these forms are available at the College Secretary's office online. So yan lang yung kailangan na pindutin for the online requests. So for this, just to make your life a little bit easier, these are just some of the important dates to remember. But again, if you cannot remember all of this now, that's fine, because this will all be posted at the CHE CSO Facebook page. Okay. Sir Neff has already talked about being healthy physically and mentally. So I would just like to reiterate that we have the University Health Service, or the UHS. If you have any problems, concerns, ganyan, approach your professor, advisor, or any staff of the CSO. We have, of course, your guidance counselor assigned, the guidance services specialist assigned to the college, and we have Miss Giselle Ate Aji C. Villamin. So ayan siya. And for your mental health concerns, we have, of course, the UHS and our resident psychiatrist, Dr. Alexandra Palis. Okay, so let us be healthy physically and mentally, because we have a challenging semester ahead. So as I said, eto na nga, we have a CHE CSO Facebook page. Okay, so make sure that you add us. And then this is our email. It was also presented earlier. Okay, so kindly email the CHE CSO email address. Use this, please, and not my personal email address for your CHE CSO concerns. Okay? And lastly, sabi nga ni Mahatma Gandhi, be the change you wish to see in the world. So I hope that you get to take in all of the things that you will learn from class, from your teachers, from the UPLB environment, because you have the opportunity to be a change agent in your families and in your communities, and even in this, even at the national level, pagdating ng panahon. Okay, so again, welcome to the College of Human Ecology, a college which gives importance to humans and the environment, and a college which strives for honor and excellence. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat.
Thank you so much po, Dr. Marison D. Ayan, maraming salamat po sa napakalinaw na explanation ng kanilang journey ng pwede nang tahakin ng ating mga estudyante. No? And of course, to our students, remember that if you ever have registration concerns, you may contact the College Secretary's Office. At sinabi nga ni Teacher Miles kanina kung paano nyo sila makokontak.
All right, so before we end our program, may we request everyone to please stand by for a photo opportunity. You may use the hashtag CHEConvo2021 for your social media posts. And lastly, ayan, for our game winners, you will be contacted by our team to give your prizes.
And thank you everyone for joining us today. Ayan, we would also like to thank the people behind this event, especially to my committee, the CHE Recreations and Socials Committee, and of course the Informed Che headed by Sir Sefri Elige. Ayan, maraming salamat po sa inyo. The Dean's Office, sina Dean Ricky, sina Ma'am Tet, and of course si Doc Maris, the College of Secretaries Office. Maraming salamat din po sa inyo. And the Che Executive Committee, maraming salamat po sa inyo. And of course, ang ating mga student orgs and the Student Council, maraming salamat po sa inyo. Sana po ay makita-kita tayo sa Lunes sa pagsisimula ng klase. Be good always. At sabi nga ni Ma'am Tet, bilang kanyang parting words kanina, huwag nating sasayangin ang pagkakataong binigay sa atin bilang mga scholar ng bayan. Ayan. Para mag-aral at maglingkod. This has been your host for this afternoon. Ako po si Kuya Blue.
And I am Katrina Holehole. So to officially end our program, may we request everyone's attention to the singing of the CHE hymn, followed by the singing of UP Naming Mahal. So after the singing of the UP Naming Mahal, may we request everyone to please stand by para sa ating photo opportunity. Thank you so much.
Puso, isip, diwa, para sa puso, isip, diwa, para sangkatauhan. Bawat isa sa dihangat ang kaunlaran. Salin lahi, lahat tayo ay magtulungan. Ekonomiyang pantao, kolehiyo naming hirang. Pangunawa at talino, iyong nilinang. Sa iyo kami nagalak, sa mutsaring kamalayan. Sa bayan ang papuri, sa Diyos ang parangal. Bundok, lawa, lupa, pati na ang hangin, ating pagyamanin, ating kalingain. Mga pangarap dalangin, ating mithiin, ang masaganang buhay at payapang daigdig. Ekonomiyang pantao, kolehiyo naming hirang. Pangunawa at talino, iyong nilinang. Sa iyo kami nag-alap, sa mutsaring kamalayan.
Thank you so much. And again, welcome po sa ating mga freshmen, ayan, shifty and transferees. Mag-open na po tayo ng ating mga camera and let us start our photo op. Ayan, Kuya Melvin of Dean's Office. Ayan po, siya po ang ating in charge sa ating photo op. So again, nire-request ko lang po sa ating mga nagagandahan at nagwagwapo mga freshies, shifties, and transferees to open your cam. At syempre sa ating mga faculty members as well at sa ating mga reps and staff. Yan, kung lahat po tayo, yan, nandito sa Zoom. Let us all open our camera para po sa mabilisang photo op.
Sige po, start muna po tayo sa page 1. Smile po. Okay, page 2 naman po. Ready, smile. Naglo-load pa yung iba. Smile po. Page 3 po. 1, 2, 3, smile po. And page 4. Yan, okay na po.
Okay na po. Ayan, maraming salamat po, Sir Melvin. And again, students, maraming salamat po. Para po sa mga nanalo po ulit ng GCash, i-email nyo lang po ako kung napadalahan ko po kayo ng Zoom. Ako po yung nagpadala ng Zoom details sa mga email nyo. So please email me back and let me know if you are the winner. We-verify na lang po namin sa aming recording. Maraming salamat po sa inyong muli. Sa ating mga faculty members na hanggang dulo ay nagstay. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. And yan, see you po sa Monday sa ating mga online classes. Thank you so much for everyone. And you have a great day.